It's a little dead meme.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. I'm Chris Raygun.
I'm Tom Sweeny.
Hey guys, it's Derrick Blackman. How you doing? I love you all.
So this is a conversational comedy podcast funded by all of you sad, wretched husks over at patreon.com/thesnarktank. I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been supporting us. The show keeps growing, and the Patreon's continuing to grow, which is like insane, which means we're going to be able to start doing the video podcast soon, as long as we got this whole thing set up.
Yep. I'm
so
excited.
keep at it. Keep sending us all of your money that could be better spent on food.
Hand it over.
Just hand it over.
Hand it over.
We're not robbing you, really. This is your choice.
No, we're telling you to give it to us, and if you don't do it, we'll violence you.
Okay, well, that's robbing. That's a mug.
No, that's a threat. It's a threat, but it doesn't have to be a threat. They don't do it. They just do what I say, right?
Very subtle.
Yeah. They're not actually in danger. It's just the implication. Right?
Yeah, it's implication.
It's the implication of
Implied violence is always the best violence.
Good Lord.
Exactly. Like, I'm not making a threat, but
Be sure to leave us some nice reviews on iTunes. That helps a ridiculous amount. You actually have no idea how important that is.
yeah, iTunes
especially on iTunes.
Asshole. So
That's the algorithm game on iTunes. It's like you get good reviews, and that means something apparently.
They'll boost you. Other people might see
exactly
something like that.
We appreciate it.
Dude, I've been reading so many comments on the YouTube uploads, and they're all like, there's so many comparisons to this show to Sleepy Cabin, which is awesome. So for those of you who don't know, there are some people I'm sure who don't. Sleepy Cabin was Zach and Mix and like a lot of the old Newgrounds animators. They had like the show called Sleepy Cabin, and the fact that we're being compared to them is awesome. Like that's like the best praise in the world.
Those guys, man, like
that show was absurd. That podcast was like one of my favorites, so I'm glad to get that comparison. We were supposed to see the Sonic movie. Sweeny did.
Yeah, I saw it.
And we kind of I feel like we just came to the natural conclusion that it's not that interesting.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
There's nothing about it worth talking about, really.
I wish it was really, really, really bad, because if it was really bad, I would have had a fucking fantastic time seeing that movie.
This is what I was saying about like the old design.
True.
Like I'm sad that they fixed it, because I feel like it would have been so much more of a visceral clusterfuck.
I agree.
The old design literally gave me chills. Like there's
the teeth were something.
the teeth
especially,
of his
like,
calves. He looked.
He had calves? He had calves. He had really strong, built-toned calves.
He looked like actually a hedgehog and a human fucked each other and produced that a front.
It was pretty grotesque.
I always wonder about that stuff. How it's even approved. I really do. I always wonder about that.
Yeah, really baffling. I feel like anybody on that. I bet a lot of the animators were like, "This does not look right," and then like, I bet there was just like a design board that said, "This is focus tested. This works. People want realism."
And they were like, "I don't." Okay, we'll do it. We'll put it out there.
Yeah,
I don't understand, man. I still need to know about this. This is like a documentary. I want there to be like a thing about everything that's been like a disaster, where it's clearly like, it's like not even just objectively just an abomination.
Like cats.
Yeah,
like
the fact that even one of the hands wasn't fully animated.
And Cats in the original run.
How
of
does
Cats.
that happen? That's
Wait, a hand of one of the cats was animated.
So they're supposed to be like fully cat people, but like I think there's one scene in the original run of Cats before they did the patch.
Yeah,
they patched this
They
movie.
patched the fucking movie.
They literally
where
did.
Judi Dench, her hand is just a human fucking hand because they just didn't do the special effects on it. You can see her wedding ring and everything.
Like with the production that big. I wonder about that stuff. I understand when YouTubers do it. I've had a couple of jump cut errors where I've left in. There was one thing where I was kind of sick, and then I was looking at these notes off screen. I went like that, just leaned off, and then I sniffed as I was looking at my notes, and someone was like, "Did you just take like a bump of coke?" They're like, people were like, "What the fuck was that?" And it's still up there. I forgot what year that was, but that happens.
Yeah.
It's just one person. Me editing at 3 a.m. Versus an entire studio.
It's just
with millions
interesting.
of dollars, millions.
It's fascinating to me. Like anytime I see an error like that, like even just the Mummy trailer when they did the Mummy trailer and like they lost all the audio in it, and it's like, they did the same thing with the Men in Black International trailer. Actually,
I didn't see that.
They lost the audio for that one also.
So they just had the Foley. It was just like the people screaming and like shouting, but no music and no sound effects. It was just really.
How does that happen,
dude? I don't know. I don't know where money goes, man. I don't know who takes it. I don't know who.
Well,
runs
I'll tell you
off
where it
with
went. In the case of Cats, it went to licensing that Broadway musical
and paying
and
lot
paying
of the actors.
all of those ridiculously for no good reason A-list actors. Like what is Jason? What the fuck is Jason Derulo?
They had Jason Derulo in there. They had Idris Elba, who is worth so much money now. Like it's the Judith
Ian
Dench,
McKellen, I think, was in there.
It's just so much money. Like it's like, yo, I thought it was gonna be a great movie. I was like, this is just so much star power.
Do you remember
it would be?
Do you remember movie 43?
Oh, that movie,
I do.
It was like
so
that.
Bad.
I liked it though, but it was really bad.
Movie 43?
It was so terrible, but I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I saw it when I was much younger.
That's a terrible opinion.
I saw it when I was much younger, but I definitely laughed my ass off when I watched it. It was
I thought
so
it was
terrible.
interesting. The fact that there was like so many
stars,
A-listers doing that weird fucking sketches. I was like, what in the what?
It was just a huge shitpost, basically.
Yeah.
It was just a shitpost to the movie industry. Like back when that wasn't really common, I guess. When was movie 43 even? That was like 2008 or something?
No.
I know it was definitely later than
maybe
that.
2011, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely later.
I think I was in high school when it came out. It was in 2008.
2012.
Okay.
2013.
2013.
Jesus that was Christ. I wasn't that much younger.
That was
okay,
going to be my
no
next
excuse.
guess because I know 2012 was when I was like, Netflix is like, this is like, I've had Netflix since 2010. I got Netflix because Under the Red Hood was on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, we're fucking doing this.
Old school Netflix was the shit, dude. Like back in like 2008 when like anything was on. Like you could find any type of shit on Netflix.
That was back when you had to get it mailed to you, though.
2008,
100%.
2008, no. 2008 did convert to, they were streaming.
Digital.
Really?
Yeah.
Orange and the Black started coming out around that time. Not really, no. Probably like a year or two later.
In
but like,
2008?
like 2010 is when that show started coming out.
No, that's when, but 2008 definitely Netflix was streaming because I was actually living in Arizona at the time. And I had to tell my mother, because my mother's been using Netflix for fucking forever. And I was like, Mom, you can stream this shit now. You don't have to mail in. And she was like, fuck out of here. So I set it up on her PS3. And I remember around that same time, I was playing, so it might have been 2009 at this point. 2008, 2009, when Resident Evil 5 came out. It was one of those years.
Oh, that was my game.
And, I loved it. I loved...
Sheva?
Sheva's fucking... Don't even get me started, man. I'm going to get a little bit of blood in my dick right now. Don't even get me started. But yeah, my mom was looking at that game. She's like, this looks so real. And I'm like, man, the generational gap. Because this does not look real to me. It looked impressive, obviously. Like, PS3, those graphics, they looked impressive. That did not look real to me at all.
Yeah, I could tell it was fake.
Yeah, I mean... It's,
what, PS3?
Yeah, like, say,
I could tell.
Resident Evil 5, look at the graphics. You're like, okay, that's impressive. It looks nice, but it doesn't look, like... Oh, I can't tell if it's real or not, but my parents, my mom, was like, "Wow, that looks real." Like, I was like,
yeah, because they have nothing to compare it to. I guess they're just
they
like,
have
wow.
the real world to compare it to in television.
Yeah, but like they're looking at like a video game and they're like, that looks way better than I remember video games looking.
Yeah,
because probably they remember video games as like
Pong.
fucking Pac-Man and shit.
Yeah, Yo, yeah, I always trip out on the 1930s King Kong. If you look at that thing, that is the silliest fucking thing you'll ever see, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what he's supposed to be. That's not a gorilla. Like
it's a King Kong.
But
I've seen gorillas a lot.
It's not a gorilla, idiot. It's a Kong.
Kong's a gorilla.
No, it's not.
Kong's a gorilla. You dumb.
No. King Kong is a Kong.
You stupido.
So are there other Kongs and that's King Kong?
Yeah, that's King Kong.
So that's Donkey Kong's great uncle, King Kong?
No, Donkey Kong was the donkey of the Kongs.
The donkey of okay. So Diddy's the Diddy of the Kongs.
We don't talk about Diddy really because that doesn't fit so well into my narrative.
Oh,
but
can we all take a moment to understand that Diddy Kong is a chimpanzee with a tail that has a gun that shoots peanuts?
He has a gun?
Yeah, he has
That's
a peanut
right.
gun. He has a peanut pop gun. because he's a fucking criminal. He's a little criminal kid who just wants to cause trouble.
A lot of those Nintendo characters got something about them that I don't appreciate.
All of them do.
Yeah.
Yoshi is definitely like a terrorist in every single way that I could view him.
I feel like Yoshi just starts street fights knowing that he's a well-trained fighter and beats the fuck out of people.
He's born with boots. That is so disgusting. He pops out of his egg
With Timbs.
with boots.
We
with
legitimately
Timberlands.
talked about this.
I
in an
know, but
episode.
it's it's just fucking upsetting. Like I don't like it.
I still think about that when I see Yoshi. I still think about how that's how boots are made. Yeah, we aborted Yoshis. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, I still think about when I see Yoshi. I was playing Sonic 2 with the Yoshi mod, and I just couldn't help but think of that.
Of course you were. Of course you were playing Sonic 2 with the Yoshi mod.
Of course, please. What the fuck is that?
I know.
I want to go fast as Yoshi.
Yo, the modding community is just a bunch of fucking disturbed Frankensteins. Like, just like I want to make Left 4 Dead, but it's fucking Banjo-Kazooie, and it's all prostitutes from Grand Theft Auto. what do you do?
People just like freedom is not good for us. Like I don't know what to say. Like when we get too much freedom, we just lose our minds. So,
Do you know that PlayStation 4 game Dreams? The Media Molecule game?
No, I don't.
It's by the guys who made Little Big Planet. It's been in development for like a really long time. We talk about it a lot on the PlayStation podcast.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it came out recently. It's got great reviews, but it's like one of those games where it's like all about making your own games and stuff.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of like not been getting a lot of marketing attention because how the fuck do you even market that to your average person? But I saw this one thing in Dreams where it was just the Joker dance on the stairs. So you could just play as the Joker dancing down the stairs to that fucking song.
Oh my god!
I'm like, what the fuck? Why are people like this? Why do people do this?
Is that the same thing where? Because I remember something was happening with. I think it was like a Silent Hill with Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus, is that his name?
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing something like you could make games. And I don't know if it was that, like it's something, because I know this had to be like a couple of years ago.
Oh, PT. You're talking about the playable teaser, right?
Oh,
for
is that what
Silent
that
Hills?
is?
The Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus,
I guess
Kojima.
I'm mixing shit up then.
Yeah,
you know?
that was like a big thing. Like, Silent Hills got canceled.
Yeah, I got.
And
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was
so
like
that was like supposed to be a real thing. I thought that was some like fan bullshit.
No, that was a real thing.
Oh, I don't know.
It was awesome. Like the demo was amazing.
Oh.
It's a shame
That was
we're
the
never gonna
terrifying thing, right? That I saw played and got scared.
What?
That was that actual terrifying game, right?
PT was
Yeah.
not a joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
was
That's when you were walking through the house and then the bitch was behind you sometimes.
Yeah.
I played that game and that shit fucked me up for a night. Like, I don't get scared of anything.
PT is fucked because that was a demo that came out, and now you cannot get it anywhere. They just Konami straight up ripped it from the store.
Yeah.
The only way to get your hands on it is to play it on a PlayStation that downloaded it before it was taken
Yeah.
off.
Ah, okay.
And those go for like a lot of money now.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's a collector's item.
It fucked me up.
Let's get into some questions.
Let's get into the news.
Please.
Jose Horach. I still don't know how to pronounce this. Horich. How fucking cathartic was it to see Bloomberg get mollywopped in the Nevada debate? I don't know if you've been seeing. Have you seen that video of him getting fucking reamed?
He was getting
on stage?
gangbanged, bro.
I have never seen somebody pay so much money to get just destroyed on stage in front of millions.
That's some masochist shit.
Yeah, it really is.
I think
I don't like Warren at all. I hate her. But she gave it to him. She gave him the stiff one.
She really fucking slapped
I kept
his
seeing
ass.
#finish him. I was like,
Dude, I almost felt bad for him. Almost.
I didn't feel bad because I'm like, bro, he thought that Trump got his attention only because he's rich. He's
Yeah.
like, I can do that. I have a ton of money. It's
I'm
like, no,
rich.
No, Trump's a loudmouth shit talker. I think that's been his shtick for like forever.
Yeah.
So Bloomberg thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna throw money and I'm gonna do well, and everyone came out. They went hard on the paint. And I want to say kudos to the guy saying mollywopped. He must be from New England.
Oh, yeah.
Because-
they say that back home, too.
Yeah, that's the only people from in that area,
East
north.
Coast.
Yeah, the East Coast. I was like, that dude, he definitely did get mollywopped. It was pretty funny.
It was so entertaining that I had it looped I was playing video games and I had that clip looped on the background on my computer just because like I couldn't get enough of it.
I can't believe they all put their bullshit aside and jumped him. That's some Avengers shit, dog. That's like the symbol goes off and everybody's like, all right, together.
The thing about it is like the second they brought in the NDAs was like the second, like, you're done, dude. You're done. Go down, walk off the stage. Just walk off. No one would blame you. I would applaud you for that.
I respect that you understand.
How are you going to go up there? Like, yeah, I had women sign NDAs. And then his excuse was like, oh, they just didn't like a joke.
They didn't like a joke.
Now, listen, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I've said plenty of jokes that plenty of people did not like.
Yo, sure.
And I have never felt a need
for an NDA
for any of them.
This can't escape. Please sign this before you leave this house.
Yeah.
I've made jokes about children.
I remember not that long ago you saying you wanted to fight, like you wanted to beat up a kid.
Yeah.
And I asked you why, and you said because they're weak.
Yeah, that's an easy win.
Yeah, and those are one of those things that
that's not that offensive. You can get away with that, and like everybody loves.
You can totally get away with it.
But I mean it.
That's the difference.
People are joking about it. Like if you fight a kid, like if you're having a bad day and you fight a kid, you gotta feel good. He's like, wow, I just beat this smaller creature up, and it had no chance. That's the fucking pecking order of the universe.
So man. You mean it? Like when you say when you say I want to beat up a kid, you mean like that, like literally?
Semantics.
Remember last time how you were talking about how good of a person you were?
I have a good heart somewhere in here.
Yeah, like, sure, yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, I feel like, this is the problem. Like people like Bloomberg that have money and shit. See, I feel like you two are on the same like wavelength,
okay,
right?
Let's hear it.
But see, you don't have the resources to do this shit. I imagine Bloomberg has done a lot of fucked up shit. That's why NDAs were signed. And there's a lot of people like the people that would hang out with like Epstien and shit. Like, and I don't mean like, I just mean that there's people that they have the resources to act out those fantasies. And thank goodness you don't have that money, man.
Dude, man, Bloomberg was in Epstein's black book.
Yeah, he was.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was on that stage, I don't understand why. Like, here's the thing. The thing that I still don't like.
Dude, it literally objectively is a cover up.
The thing that I don't like about debates, right, is that nobody seems to really go for the jugular ever. And it really bothers me. I think Trump was really the only person to really do that. And even then, it was like kind of like
it was still pretty
milquetoast. I'm like, where is the person on stage being like, why is Bloomberg in Jeffrey Epstein's black book?
Yeah.
Where's that person? I want that person on stage laughing as he's pointing at Bloomberg, being like, "This dude's in a pedophile's close friends. He's in his fucking MySpace top 8.
He's in his top 8.
Are we just gonna forget about that?
That guy has a fucking shortcut to his phone number. He presses a 9 on his phone and it instantly calls him. That's ridiculous.
I want somebody up there to just be like, I would spit on Bloomberg if it wasn't disrespectful to my own spit. I just want somebody to be up there, just be mean as shit.
Well, see, that's the thing that's what people want, especially let's say the people on the left that are very passionate and they're infuriated that Bloomberg would even dare to try to co-opt the movement or anything.
Yeah.
They want fire and fury. They want that shit. What did Trump say when he was going to do it in fucking Korea? What did he say? Like fire? I think it said fire and fury.
He did like a fucking Dennis Reynolds Always Sunny speech about it. He was like, I will rain fire upon you, the likes of which no mortal man has ever seen. or like something crazy like that.
Like, that's insane.
Some zealot shit, bro.
I want that. I want real passion. I want to be like, hey, Bloomberg, fuck you. Like straight up, like the first thing they even say, like that you're asked a question that has nothing to do with them, but the first thing you do is turn to him and say, I just need to get this out of the way. Like, fuck you, fuck your mother. And like, just, just
go
like,
away,
go
die in a hole. Here's my proposal.
People are coming after you, and that's not a threat, that's a statement. People are coming after you.
You know what I would do? It would make me pay a hell of a lot more attention. Like, this motherfucker's going to get shit done, and they're not going to take shit. And that's what people feel about.
This person's dangerous. I'd like that. Like, this person's not to be fucked with because he just warned him about a threat that's coming his way. I don't know how he found out about that threat.
I don't know, man. Bloomberg is so easily like unlikable. Like everything about he looks, because the thing is like with Trump is like a billionaire and he's like out of touch, but he's also like charismatic and loud and like bombastic.
Yeah.
Whereas like Bloomberg is just out of touch and unlikable.
Yeah.
There's nothing about him. Like he could, like I was talking to some friends the other day. It's like, oh, he could just fight. He could just fight back. But it's like, No, he can't because he just doesn't have that in him. That's not part of his personality. And if
sucks.
he changes, it's going to be obvious that he's made that shift to appeal to people. Whereas Trump's just been this way for as long as I can fucking remember.
Yeah.
Literally,
Even like
since
when I was
the
a
80s,
kid.
yeah.
Even when I was a kid, I remember like he's that guy who just says you're fired and insults people on TV. His entire brand is that. Like abrasive.
Yeah. And that's like he had a fan base before he became president.
He had a huge fan base.
It was very easy. I always imagine how many people feel with people that really don't like him now, how they felt about I remember even in 7th grade shit that was, probably like 2001 or something.
Oof.
And I didn't really know who the fuck Donald Trump was. I didn't even know who he was in like Home Alone 2. I was just like, who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah.
I remember my friend Josh was like, yeah, man, like, I want to be like Donald Trump. I was like, the fuck? It just, even all the way back then, and I remember Nelly, like, let me in now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me. I remember hearing, I was like, fucking Donald Trump. I'm like, and I had to, like, look and see what's going on with this guy. Had so much influence. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
And so I understand him having that. Bloomberg is just a complete moron.
Bloomberg, it was the mayor of New York.
Yeah.
I'm from New York City, and Stop and Frisk was one of that guy's.
Well, he was the Stop and Frisk guy, but he was also the dude who was like, I want to ban big gulps.
Yeah,
like he wanted to ban soda.
He wanted to ban like huge, like
wild.
Because like obesity was such a problem. Which there's validity in this point, but like just dude,
no. There's no validity
stupid.
in banning a soda.
Not banning a soda, like the idea of how big those drinks were and how unhealthy they were. I understand that. But banning that one kind of soda was just stupid. It was like, that's not how you go about it.
It was just banning a size.
Yeah.
I think. If I remember correctly, he was just banning a size of soda that you can buy.
Yeah.
But you could still buy two
smaller ones
that added up to the same. Like, it was nothing.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Look, I mean, that's the dumbest thing he could have possibly done, obviously.
You shouldn't have been there. You don't belong here.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Dude, even Biden was laying into him. Biden is half asleep, and his brain probably doesn't even show up to the same place that he shows up to. And he was fucking Chun-Li kicking him.
Joe Biden reminds me of Mermaid Man. Like he did remind like evil. It's just barely any of him left. The person that was there before, the fucking pillar, is gone.
that's so good.
That's awesome.
So good.
That is accurate.
That really is, man.
Yeah, man, he's fading fast.
Big time. I'm pretty.
Michael Bloomberg.
Evil. Oh man,
Holy shit,
he's
man.
fucking dead. He's dead. We killed him. He's deid.
Yeah. we got a question here that I think kind of vaguely ties into this. Aloof, a.k.a. Ransom.
Ooh.
If you guys had to divide the U.S. into two countries, A-America and B-America, where would you draw the border between the two?
Right after the East Coast ends would be America. Right, like just
The rest of it?
past is B.
The rest of it is B. What if we...
No, there's no other what if. That's it. That's it for
okay.
me. No
Well,
more.
we could do like a multiple border thing. We could take the good parts. Because like we have Alaska's technically the U.S., even though they're separated by two borders.
Oh,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Oh, he's thinking. All right.
I would take the state of New York. I would take...
So you got to take the tri-state. So it's a package
Tri-state
deal.
area, yeah.
Yes.
We'll do the tri-state area.
Package deal.
And then I would that's America. The rest of the country is be America except for San Diego.
I think Colorado is like the shit, right?
Yeah, Colorado's dope.
So I kind of want to just that's only America.
Isn't that where the volcano is? Where's Yellowstone?
Yellowstone's is in
I think it is
Wyoming.
It's Wyoming?
Yeah. Yellowstone's in Wyoming. It's in one of those, the states that no one ever goes to.
Yeah.
It's in one of those.
Is it the size of the whole? Isn't it like gigantic, like comedically big?
It's a super volcano, like the whole Yellowstone thing. Like that's why the hot springs and everything. So that people. The funny thing is, it took a while for people to notice that it was a super volcano. Like, one day this is gonna erupt and kill everyone in America.
Oh well.
Whatever. When you die, you die.
Yeah. I think we could be. I think we'll be fine.
I would be.
Humanity would be fine. America probably wouldn't be fine.
Oh, America would be done, and then it would be actually it would probably be the entire world because the eruption would go into the atmosphere. And
No, it's just a volcano.
It wouldn't be the whole world, but it'd be like a lot. Like it'd be like the planet would get very cold.
I'm
very
pretty,
fast.
I'm pretty
Big deal.
sure
We got jackets.
the explosion would block out the sun for a while, so it would fuck everything up for a while. No harvesting, unless by that time everything is so artificial that like people are living on the ground like fucking.
Things are already artificial. Like we can clone meat now. You know, like
I'm pretty sure there's a clone of me out there. I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen my clone. It's like, what the fuck?
This was pretty. Borderline racist, I guess. So Corey Taylor, the singer of Slipknot, his son, he's a fan, and he sent me an Instagram video or a picture or something like. Oh no, it was both. And he was like, I have my own Tom Sweeny, and there was this like, I guess at school, like this black kid, and he kind of had some similar, like I'd say the same skin complexion, same shade, but not really. And I'm like, oh, that's, you know, that's,
oh wow, thanks,
like,
dude.
That's and then he followed up though. He followed up with he was like, I forgot the guy's name. He was like, hey man, what do you hate? And the guy's like,
oh my god,
the gays.
Oh my god,
your existence
it's ruining that poor kid's life.
Torturing someone even related to Slipknot, and that is fascinating to me.
I hate I hate that you posted only. I hate that you closed the door when you closed the door.
What do you mean?
Because I said I'm Tom Sweeny. I hate the gays because they're just regular people. That's what I said, and literally, it turned into this.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Didn't know
yeah,
that.
dude, that's what happened.
That.
I don't just hate the gays. I'm just gonna say that.
Dude, that is legendary. I didn't know that you cut it off. I thought you legitimately said that just to be like fucked up and edgy, like that. Oh, that's funny. Dude, that is so good. You like
fucking
fucked
troll.
him.
You fucked me up when I'm years from now when I'm trying to get like a real job there. I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Jameson or Sweeny. And it's I'm like, oh fuck, no.
You just immediately have to walk out because you already know where this is going.
I lost that footage too. There's no way to fix it.
I hate you.
That's
I fucking
amazing.
hate you.
That's amazing. I almost don't even want that to be unearthed. I don't want people like this is like exposing
Don't
this.
cut this part from the podcast.
No, this is good. This
is
good. You know, hardcore fan material.
Yeah, it
yeah.
is.
If you guys really know about me,
this is behind the scenes. Yeah, he did. The whole thing was like, I hate the gays because they're just normal people. And I just thought, that's not funny.
That part's not funny.
That's not funny. It was funny for a second.
The way it's cut off, though, it's so good.
Yeah, thank you.
It sounds like a fucking period.
Yeah,
like
thanks.
a sentence. I hate.
He also puts the dots at the end too.
Yeah,
that was really good. And
fucking ruined me, Chris.
I was just talking to this girl, and she listens to us too, and she was talking about like. Oh yeah, I love that guy. Well, the first thing, she's not like a huge fan because she was calling you Todd, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
I was dying.
Yeah, it's not my name.
And
you ever met a black person named Todd?
Yeah,
I feel like I don't see that.
No,
Todd Sweeny.
Todd Sweeny. Isn't that a?
Oh wait, Sweeny Todd. That's why she was calling you Todd.
Yeah,
that I didn't even think about. That
makes sense because that's where the name came from.
Yeah,
that's where it was derived from.
Okay, I forgot about that shit. Okay,
because you're so edgy.
I'm not edgy though.
You are though. You're so edgy and misunderstood.
I'm not misunderstood. I'm just kind of weird. That's it.
I don't even remember what the hell I was saying.
Some bitch just making saying my name wrong.
Oh, she Anyway, she loves the fact how much you're abused. She's a fan of it. She's like, but she also asked, and this is something that we bullied you about for a while, because she was like, does he have his own channel? Like, where doesn't he have his own? He's so fucking funny. And I'm like, yeah, we've been over this.
Why are you guys bringing this? Change the subject. Next question.
I mean, I don't want to change the subject because
I'm done talking about this. All right,
I'm tired.
Oh my god,
I'm tired of your underachieving bitch ass. All right, man. Let's get real about this for a second.
Oh my god, guys! I'm literally a full-time student. I can't do YouTube. I can't do a channel right now. I can barely sleep.
You know what's the funniest thing about this is that he thinks he has even a remote ability to get a job after all the shit that he said.
Stop it! All right, they're not gonna find out.
It's stuff that I don't even do. It's you put out on the internet, like you put out on Twitter.
I can delete all that stuff and it'll be gone.
Sure, yeah. You think that? Okay.
Look.
There are tweets that I've deleted also that I still see every couple days.
Yeah, archives are a bitch.
This is what I'm gonna do. Right?
What's
I'm
up?
gonna delete my Twitter.
You're gonna here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your nursing job. You're gonna tend to somebody who recognizes you, and then they're gonna be like, "Look, it's Tom Sweeny. He hates the gays."
And I'm gonna kill
and then
him.
they're gonna be like, "What?"
Smother them with a pillow.
I'm gonna give him too much medicine.
You're studying to be a nurse, and the last episode, I think you literally said, "I don't care about people who need help." The sooner you accept that this is where your life is.
Stop.
Okay,
Stop telling
you know
me
what?
that.
You know what? I would never wear merch of my friend's face.
My girlfriend has the pit on my shirts.
That's different. It's a girlfriend.
And another friend of mine.
Your girlfriend has the wolves?
She has the wolves, and then she has the one part of my head is missing. And she's like, "This is my favorite picture. I love it."
Look,
Your girlfriend's favorite picture of you is you dead on a shirt.
Says a lot about the universe, huh?
I mean, look, I would have the shirts and support. I just usually, I don't know, it's just a little meta thing that's a little weird to me.
I understand.
However, I would wear something if you had a quote and it was saying that you don't care about people who need help. I would wear that legitimately because that's nice. And I want people to be like, God, who's that guy? That's fucked up. Like, what a fucked up human being. Oh, he's Tom Sweeney. He also hates the gays.
He hates the gays, right?
I love it, dude. I love.
Yeah.
I just say
where
so
this is
much
going.
fucking edgy bullshit.
I totally
but-
just cut you off there and just made you into a monster.
Yeah, I see so much edgy bullshit now that I'm like, do I mean it?
What would happen though? What would happen if you would have released it the way that he said it?
Nothing.
I
It would
wouldn't
just be
become
bland. It
immortal.
would be blander. It wouldn't be as funny.
Yeah.
Now I'm immortalized from that, which is kind of awesome. Thanks, but like also not really because like I don't.
I mean, people know
Like,
you're joking.
I hope so.
They obviously
Look,
like there's
Anyone that
no-
follows me knows I'm joking.
No,
about
for
that.
sure. Like, let me just being real for a second. So the dude's name is Griffin Taylor, the son. He that dude is very like I would say androgynous, you know?
Right.
And if he thought you were serious, he would not like you at all. Because he's super like, you know, him and his father, so they're very pro LGBTQ and all that stuff, and very progressive and stuff. So
I feel you.
if everyone knows,
It's
knows
delivered
what
in
the
such
fuck
an
it's
over the top way.
Yeah,
There's no way that anybody could mean it and say it the way that you said it.
Yeah, most of the time I'm joking about the shit I say.
Most of the time.
like if you were like in a suit and stuff, like
If I was in a suit with a briefcase and I pointed him out while I was holding my coffee,
then people might be, oh, whoa.
what's wrong with this chat ass fucking this jerk?
That guy's gonna be on like the fucking Trump cabinet or something. I don't know what's happening with this shit.
Dude, could you imagine me on the Trump cabinet?
Mike Electric Fence Pence is gonna is gonna call you up.
Mike, that guy, I really hope Trump doesn't die because if that guy becomes president, I'm actually gonna be a.
He's
I'm-
gonna
he's
fucking
infinitely
Palpatine
worse.
everyone. He's gonna literally shock everyone.
Can you imagine? I could see him like shooting lightning into the sky.
He did
just
like the
raining
fucking
down.
last Star Wars movie.
Yeah, exactly.
and it just raining down into the sky, wiping out fucking states.
And everybody's straight after that. 'Cause that was his whole thing. That was his whole thing. Didn't he like believe in? I don't know if he believed in conversion therapy or electroshock therapy for like gay people, or if he just funded people who also believe that.
Electroshock therapy will work on a fucking straight person too. If you just make a straight
you
person
shock them enough,
they'll be like, I have to do this because my body hurts every time I think about this other thing.
Yeah, it's just punishment.
That's
You're
just
just
human
punishing a person.
preservation right there.
Yeah. I don't know how true that is or not. It's kind of like it's like because I never looked into it. But one thing I did look into was Caitlyn Bennett, the gun girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was the whole meme about her, like, oh, she pooped her pants or something like that.
Is that real?
At a party. It's not.
Yeah.
I looked into it because I wanted to be like, is this real? Like, did this really happen? And it was some guy over at Barstool Sports. They have a podcast, and this guy, he made it up. He started it. And then they were asking him on the podcast, oh, is that real? And he was being very, like, subtly, like, not denying it, but obviously he's making it up, you know?
Yeah.
And it went insanely viral. And I was like, fuck, I think that guy can be sued for defamation, possibly, but I think
Maybe.
Caitlyn Bennett's too fucking stupid.
No,
so it
I
don't
don't
even matter.
know. Pooping your pants isn't defamation.
Yeah, that isn't really
Really, like defamation implies like
something horrible. Like,
I feel like it's your
criminal.
I feel like it has to be something that
You can do something, really? I don't know. I
you,
really don't
you
know.
might be right. I just feel like if somebody made up a lie about me that said like I pooped my pants at a party,
I'd be like, no.
I don't know if I would have any real legal recourse to sue because it's just a lie.
That's not destroying your person at all, really.
Well, I think it depends on. if there was a legitimate like reaction.
If she could demonstrate that she lost money somehow.
Yeah.
Or was harmed in some way from that.
But like I just don't think that you could even really prove that.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I think because she just humiliated. She just in that I don't think you can sue for being humiliated.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unless you're probably lawyers that you have to pay like $10,000 an hour or some shit to make something happen.
Yeah, but
they'll figure it out because they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, lawyers are demons.
Savvy fucks.
Yeah, she's a strange person.
She's unique.
She's a strange one.
She's
definitely an attention.
Oh, 100%.
Is that the girl that because like I consider myself a colored woman?
No. That's Rachel Dolezal.
Oh yeah, no.
That's the woman who was like I identify as black or whatever.
No. That's like that. You're talking about like that white woman. Like she's a grown ass woman that like is a white. No, I think she says she identifies herself as a colored woman. I think I saw something on Twitter about it when she was like, "Is she like a small blonde girl?"
She has curly blonde hair and she carries a gun everywhere.
Yes, I heard about that. That shit was wild because if I was a cop, I would have defended myself. But yeah, apparently I saw some, it might have been her, it might have not been her, but it was just some like small white woman. It's like I identify myself as a colored woman. I'm like, bro, where?
I don't know. I don't think that was
maybe
her.
It might have not been her.
If it was her, it was for a joke.
It was
sure.
Yeah, she's just she's
a troll.
She's a troll, but she's a really bad one.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing. It's not clever. It's not. It's there's the people that are owning her, that are like fucking destroying her, are just being incredibly reasonable. All they're saying are things like, oh, what do you think about tampons being in the men's bathroom? And she's like trying to be all like,
and everybody's just like, I don't.
Is it that?
Yeah,
girl?
it's that girl.
Oh,
and
I think we mentioned that actually.
We
in
talked
an
about
episode.
this before.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That was our first like official one. We did
Okay.
that.
Yeah. So there's that.
There's no need to go over it again.
Yeah, there
but
really
like,
isn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about Palpatine, and then I somehow swerved into that.
No, that's Vader.
No, we're gonna get sued by Disney.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish it.
Red L Omega, I think, wrote in, every time I see these notifications, I hope some girl I'm simping for has put out a set, but it's just you fucks asking for pod fat material. What would you be willing to sell as an e-girl specialty?
I like that. Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
let me tell you something.
Okay.
I would have done porn immediately if it was like obviously like profitable. Like there's no reason. Like if ever I see a woman who's like getting shit for like
that's dumb.
posting shit, I'm like oh, she posts her cleavage for money. It's like I would absolutely. You have no understanding of how quickly I would do that if I could.
It's jealousy.
They're absolutely.
Jealous.
I'm jealous. I want to make that money. I want to make money. If I
could
could just sit in front of a fucking camera and just show my chest and eat and make a ton of money, I would do that immediately, like
100%.
Without even a shadow of a doubt.
I'm the guy that's like, girls are like, oh my god, I don't want to send pictures of my tits. I'm like, yo, I would send pictures of my dick if I could get paid for sending people pictures of my dick. I would be fucking giggling.
Dude, I would get a whole.
I would dress it up exactly.
I would get a whole lighting kit. I would get like tiny suits.
Exactly.
I would get like all suits, all sorts
fucking
of things.
Cowboy. I have a Woody set for my dick. I have a fucking Buzz Lightyear fucking set for my dick. Like, dude,
I would set for your wood. I love it.
I am so okay with that.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, it's 100.
Like
when
women like,
million
oh, I'm going in a porn, and people are like, oh my god, it's so bad. It's like, no, it's fucking not. They're just using their bodies to make money, just simply.
Yeah. All that shit
like, do your thing.
All that shit is remnants of a prudish, Christian society.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Where it's like you need to. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. So I have no problem with people making money off their bodies, and I am with you. I am 100% envious. I've been saying this. Me and my friend Nando have been saying this shit for years. Like, man, if there was a demand for men to be naked as shit, usually there's a small little pocket of demand, and those guys are the ones that are like really fucking buff. They're really in great shape. They're well endowed. Shit like that. Mm-hmm. And so it's usually the market's small. Any type of girl can make money. The amount of the variety and range of women that are in great shape, women that are really big, women that are just like they have fucking butter faces and are just whipping their tits out, and people are like one of this girl that you probably know her too, but she has an OnlyFans, and I was like, I wonder how much she's making, and I saw her like subscription of like how many people are on it, and it was like thousands, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And her pictures aren't even that fucking provocative.
No, it's like it's literally just existing.
No problem with that, yo.
It.
Do your things, homegirls, for real.
Yeah.
I would make your money.
So I'm with you. Like, say what would I would if there was a high enough demand, because I was actually speaking to my homegirl, and she was saying, half serious, she's like, there's not like any guys really on OnlyFans, like not really, like you should do it. And she's like laughing but half joking, and I'm like, if there was a demand, like if there was like, oh, I'm gonna get 1,000 subs or whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, I don't care if people. I don't give two shits if someone sees my dick. I don't care at all.
Yeah, I really couldn't. I couldn't care less.
Funny story. When I was in high school, I stupidly sent a girl a picture of my dick. Like an idiot. My friends were like, you probably shouldn't do this. I was like, nah, man, this is gonna give me pussy. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have to. You don't understand. And I sent pictures of my dick, and she posted it all over fucking Photo Bucket. And there was just pictures of my dick just on the internet, and I was so fucking embarrassed. And the thing is that when like one of my friends was like, yo, dude, you see this? Some guy sent fucking her name fucking pictures of his dick. Look, and I was like, that's my dick. I immediately saw like that's definitely my dick.
Did you acknowledge that?
No. I was like, that's not mine. I denied it. Yo, she was like, that's yours. I was like, no, the fuck, it's not. My face not even in it. That's not even the right color. That's not the right color. Like, that's not my dick. Literally lied through my teeth. And I was at home the next day, and I was like, I can't believe I did that. Never again. I did it again. I did it again, or like maybe 2 months later.
Oh, I've done it multiple times.
That person didn't post it though. That person's a G. I respect her for that.
Like, you know how I'm assuming he's talking about like the bathwater type shit.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what he means. Like,
yeah, I'll probably just do that and just completely cheat.
Like completely, like it's not
just like fill a bunch of shit from the sink, and then like no one would care.
I'm sure that's what she did.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I try to sum my tears, but I don't really cry. I don't really cry that much. I try to sum my tears.
Yeah. If I had to think of something real, I don't know, like what the hell?
My blood. I'm O negative or some shit. Isn't that worth something?
Probably. I think that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
I don't know what my blood type is.
I don't know mine either.
At all.
I have the universal donor. I have to start donating blood, honestly. Like, it's pretty useful that I do that.
You don't have to.
I should, though.
Your blood should be nowhere near anybody else.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
What if it pollutes people? What if it just fucks them up?
It's going to be like that bone marrow thing.
Yeah.
Dang. What if I overtake them? And I'm like, oh, man, I can feel my legions growing out there.
You feel them?
I can feel my legion growing out there.
Yeah, I don't really know what
the fucking hive from Halo. Not the fucking hive, the fucking flood.
I don't know what I would sell. All I know is that, like, look, man, there's a demand, take it. Like, these people, there are people out there who, like, fucking are really prudish about it, and they idolize a time when, like, grown men were, like, fucking children, like, consistently. Like, I just don't understand.
Right?
Like, it's just such a weird... Like, why can't we be back in the civilized days where we would paint naked babies on the ceilings of chapels?
Those pageant shows or whatever, where the girls they're dressing them up like women.
Those are babies.
That fucking angers me. I'm like, why would you do that? Like,
oh, that stuff is really creepy.
Yeah.
Like the little, like the kids doing the beauty pageants.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that shit, like...
I don't really like beauty pageants in general, period, like ever.
Yeah,
like,
beauty pageants, they're all pretty vapid.
They're super, like, not good for women. But, like...
Yeah.
I mean, they're just not good in any capacity. Like,
but it's not, I don't know, like...
It's not even good. It's not even good entertainment.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. That's not my problem. They're like, oh, that's stupid. I'm not gonna watch it. But like the fact that it exists bothers me. Because it's like, oh, that's not good for women to just be judged side by side with each other. Like it's just from different groups. It's just not a good space. I'm really not into that kind of shit. But like, I don't know. Like children are the most unattractive things ever.
Yeah.
They're the most unattractive kinds of humans.
They're empty vessels.
Why would you have to clarify that?
Because some people...
It feels weirder to clarify.
Because the fact that there are people that exist that are attracted to it.
I understand,
but it feels weird to clarify that.
They're just gross.
Well, that's you don't need to. That's like the default assumption.
Yeah, I mean that's what bothers me so much. Like, say you're the pageant things. You're dressing them up like what would be perceived as an attractive woman, where you put the makeup on and put them in dresses and all this shit. And I'm like, that's not sexy. That little kid that's a vessel and has nothing.
Their brains aren't even close to being done.
Yeah,
they're so stupid.
So it's
I think it's just creepy to
gross,
just dress them up like that.
It
and
is.
Then just have like television. The fact that there's television shows about it and that like people are just like okay with it, and it's like some kind of American tradition.
Yeah, I want to switch gears a little bit. I want to switch gears a little bit because it's upsetting me.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
It's upsetting me.
It's upsetting me too.
Have you ever seen? There was a show called like The Swan or something like that, and it was like It was like a competition reality show about giving people plastic surgery. And so there was a bunch of butt-ass ugly people that would get plastic surgery, and I don't remember how you won, but there would be these ugly couples or something, and then they would fix them up, and then they looked like fake dolls. and it was the most bizarre
That
shit.
is beyond
That shit
fucked.
that's like fucking. It's like melting down a Ken doll and putting it back together a different way.
Do you remember? That reminds me of BioShock, because like one of the first antagonists you meet in BioShock is this like plastic surgeon who's like gone fucking off the walls. That's so gross. That was a show?
It was a show.
Holy shit.
I'm going to
I'm
eventually.
getting scared. I'm getting like really like.
That sounds like dystopian.
That's
that
like mad scientist shit.
It was an awful thing because for a while it was incredibly popular to get plastic surgery. It was like a popular thing. There was shows on like the Hollywood thing about doctors giving people stuff and then people fixing stuff. There was all this because everyone was. It's so weird how fucking humans are so susceptible to shit. They're like, oh, I want to get that now.
I want to change my body.
And it's so weird.
So weird to me, dude. It's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about plastic surgery in general?
Okay, I feel like say when it comes to tits, I'm okay with the tits. I'm okay with the tits because I've seen enough work where I couldn't even tell that they're fake. Like they did such a good job, and it's because they're starting to figure out how to do them properly.
Do you think you could tell when you feel them though?
Yeah, you feel most likely, yeah.
There is, depending on what type of shit they put in them, yeah, because sometimes it's like pretty heavy and like hard. It's not because like natural, you squish the fuck out of them, other than like the little bit of breast tissue, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy to discern, but the look that like because you see some ones that are I don't know if you've seen Trisha Paytas. She her shit was going viral on Twitter, and they're fucking Dreamcast tits, dude. They're square.
Oh my
They're
god.
fucking. It doesn't make
They're
sense.
Dreamcast.
They're so botched. I cannot believe that she was like openly like, oh, I'm sexy, buy my videos or whatever, and I'm like, go fix your tits. They're square. They're square at the bottom.
That's scary.
It doesn't make sense that they look like that. Like, you have money, go fix them.
Yeah, she has a lot of money. I feel like she'd be able to.
I feel
like she'd be able to find a plastic surgeon.
One
like
video.
I've seen boob jobs that look pretty good.
They look very good.
I've seen them too, but like I don't.
So I'm just saying it's not like I don't. It's not like a preference for me or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't mind the tits because they can actually make them look good. Everything else I feel like is really unfortunate, especially a lot of women always want to get their nose done, and I love like big ethnic noses and stuff. I'm like
Continue.
sorry, I'm just I like when I see like the because it kind of reminds me of like a very ethnic old school like type of it's like say one of my exes, she was Greek and she was very conscious about her fucking nose and that shit. I'm like, you remind me of the shit that I study all the time, like ancient history and people from this region, and then so now everybody's trying to hammer their noses down. They want it to be as thin as fucking possible and shit. And then I'm like, everyone's starting to look the same.
I don't know if I mind.
You gotta.
It's when you overdo it. It's the second you
course.
overindulge in that stuff, it becomes like a fucking nightmare. You look like a fucking like a Chucky doll.
Yeah.
Like at that point, you're just like beyond saving. But
yeah.
I think for the most part, if you're just doing like if you just want to do like a nose job and that's it. That's fine. Like I don't see any real problem with that.
Minor
I do think it's
modifications,
unfortunate. I do think it's unfortunate that people are like that
so
uncomfortable with their
conscious.
noses because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I think like Lady Gaga is like super hot in that way also, where she just has like really defined face.
I hate my nose with all my part. I hate my because I have a weird nose. I have like a strange nose, and I've always never really liked my nose.
You have one of the most symmetrical noses I've seen.
I know. I feel like it's just too big. That's it. I feel like it's a very large nose.
You think your nose is too big as a black man?
Wait, can I
as
finish?
a black man,
Can
have
I
you
finish?
seen?
Okay.
Can I show you a picture of Steven Jackson from the fucking?
Dude, I get it. Okay, I get it. Like, it's a me thing, you know. Like I'm not saying,
I get it.
My nose is like 5 times bigger than yours. I'm half your size.
I know, dude. I have what you call it. People are like, oh, you have a nice. My nose is like it reminds me of my grandmother is Hispanic. She has like a Hispanic person's like very small nose. And then my father's side, they're like all Jamaican, like African people, and they have like broad fucking noses.
Yeah.
So I got somewhere in the middle where I have like a relatively fine nose, but I feel like it's just a little too large sometimes. Because I saw my grandma's like, oh, my grandma has a perfectly fine nose, you know? That's it. That's like one of the few things about me that I have a problem, and my fucking eyes.
Insecurities are weird.
It's weird. It's a
like
personal
for the
thing.
most part, every time somebody tells me an insecurity they have, I just don't understand it.
Yeah,
at all. It's just completely over the head, completely baffling.
Yeah. No, I get it. I do understand. I mean, it's kind of like I took a picture with this rapper named Mr. Capone. And he's like some fake cholo. I mean, he's a cholo, but he's a lot of people give him shit because he's Pakistani, and he's not actually like Hispanic.
That's so fucking mean.
Yeah. So, but he's like, whatever, man. There's Samoan cholos, or Chicano, whatever the fuck he says. But I took a picture with him when I went to the Staples Center to like honor Kobe because I was like, holy shit, it's that guy. And when I saw the picture, because I know how to make people look decent when I take pictures because you do it so much. But like some people, they just don't even pay attention to that. They just take a picture. Just take a picture, whatever. Here you get the picture. And I was like, fuck, I hate how I look. I'm already like, because my whole thing is being self-conscious because being in the fitness industry or really loving the fitness industry, and I'm so like out of shape that like it bothers me to the point where I was looking at that picture and I'm like, I can't fucking post this. Like, I wanted to share this with people because I'm like, holy shit, this guy, like he kind of means a lot to me. Some deep lore in my back in the day, but I fucking hated it. I was like, hey, I can't do this. So I get it. I see your nose, and you're like, fuck you talk. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? But that's you. And just
it's always personal shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Pay no attention to me. I'm
just belching.
I was
having a fucking.
I wasn't sure.
I had a burp, then I had to get out, and then everybody turned to me.
Well, because it was so like
It was so animated.
emphatic. Yeah, like I was like, oh, what's gonna happen?
I'm an animated person.
Yeah,
What's
that's
gonna
true.
happen?
You're very.
Good lord.
Next question, please.
PP Extendus is back.
Nice.
Hey.
What's good, bro?
What's good, race warriors?
Oh my god, my race warriors.
Favorite alcoholic drink? That's a pretty standard one.
I know Chris's.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drink the same fucking thing all the time.
What is it?
The Moscow Mule.
Yeah,
That's
the Moscow Mule. It's the same.
I'm a big
fucking
fan. I'm a big fan.
Switch it up, bitch. Come on.
I
man.
switch it up. Sometimes it's Long Island. Sometimes it's
Long Islands are disgusting, bro. I can't.
Long
stand
Islands
that shit.
are. I wouldn't say they're disgusting. They're powerful as fuck.
They're disgusting.
They're strong and they're not my favorite, but they will get the job done.
If you want to get drunk, a Long Island and a half will be putting you in that realm.
A Long Island iced tea is like just the most bang for your buck as far as like a mixed drink is because it doesn't taste as
Bad as anything.
well. Actually, sometimes they botch.
It depends on who. Yeah.
Sometimes they botch the mix
Yeah,
pretty bad, but
yeah.
but a lot of the times you'll get like a really sweet tasting iced tea, but it's not so sweet that it feels like a Mike's Hard. You know what I mean? Like where it's just like, oh my god, this is just sugar.
Yeah, soda. Yeah.
But you're also just getting a fuck ton of alcohol in that glass, and it's just absurd.
I remember when I had my first one, it was like, what the fuck? What is this? This is nice tea at all.
When I did Jaeger bombs with Vega, Lord Vega at VidCon, it was like oh, I like this, whatever the fuck this is. Have you ever had a Jaeger bomb?
Oh, yeah, I've had it.
I'm not a I don't like the black licorice flavor.
No, I don't either. But like they got the Red Bull in there.
Yeah.
I just don't.
takes
There's a cup of Red Bull in the
Yeah.
drink, and it just makes it taste like candy.
Yeah.
If you get it all down right, it's just like the straight, and
You
then
just gotta throw it
and then you're destroyed. You're gone.
I
You're in
only
a different
drank
realm.
them. I only drank them when people made them. I really don't like that flavor. Like I
Yeah.
really don't like Jägermeister. But I will drink it if it's offered because we would in Orange County, like we didn't fuck with all those bros with the lifted trucks. They fucked with Monster. And then so they would always mix it with Monster and Jaeger. Like, we go get some Jaeger bombs, bro. And they always did it, and I'm
That's
just like,
dangerous.
okay. I mean, it was always Bud Light and Jaeger bombs.
God.
And lifted trucks. That's where I lived. I lived in a Hispanic neighborhood, but the white people that lived on the hills, they all had like trucks that were, taller than everybody. And it was fucking silly. But they all had money and they knew how to party.
Yeah.
This one 3-story house we'd go to in the hills, it was called Pussy Palace. Just yeah, it was one of those things.
Pussy Palace.
It was one of those things. Keep in mind, we were like 18, so that's not. I would never call a house Pussy Palace as an adult.
I remember this one night where like I had a lot to drink. I was still okay, but like I was at this bar, and then the people that I was at the bar with, it's like, hey, we're going to a party now. I was like, oh, okay, is it just some house party? It's like, yeah, and then we drove for like 30 straight minutes. I'm like, where the fuck is this house? And we end up in this like big ass house. I was like, okay, what the fuck? And there are people doing coke in the bathroom. There's like Jaeger bombs and like every kind of alcohol you can imagine in the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are we? And then apparently I learned pretty soon after that we're in like Taylor Swift's brother's house or something. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I don't belong here.
I immediately felt like so out of place. Like the second I learned that, I was like, oh my God. I should not be here. What the fuck reason am I? What? I'm going home. I'm leaving.
I haven't partied like that in so long. I don't party like that anymore. When I was like fresh out of high school, I used to get like, I'd go to fucking Vassar. I'd go to like fucking Mount St. Mary's. These are all like upstate New York, like colleges.
Okay.
And I would act a fucking fool. I would get drunk. I would like get numbers. I'd make out with girls in bathrooms. I was just that guy for a while.
No, that was a guy, dude.
One time it might have been. That's a story for another completely other day. That was like a moment where I was like, do I love him? No, I can't love him. And I left.
College days, man.
College parties, and in college, you learn if you are going to be an alcoholic or not. That's when you figure like, am I going to be this kind of person or not? I realized at a young age, is like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
I don't like being drunk for 4 hours. That shit's just terrible.
Great to get that shit out of your system
when you're young. Yeah,
because I have no desire. I think like Valentine's Day, I had maybe like I don't know, 5 pints or something like that. I don't know. It was a few schooners and then some other shit, and I was like, yeah, of course, when you feel a little silly, it's nice. Yeah. But I was just like, I know I'm gonna regret this when I go home. I was so tired. I woke up feeling like shit. I'm like, this is why I don't fucking like doing this. I want to have like 3 beers max now. At my age, I just want to have like 3-4 beers maybe. Yeah. And then just be like, I feel good. I feel a little bit of a buzz, but it's not going to have any ramifications.
You want to get out of your system, but you also want to get out of your system early.
Yeah.
But not so early. Like you got in too early because your brain is damaged, clearly.
Yeah, I'm warped. I started drinking when I was like 16. Drinking smoke when I was 16, and I was definitely way too early. It was a little too early.
Average, really.
It was a little too early. No, I didn't like excess though. Like I would drink 4 Locos
like
every day.
He's a 16-year-old alcoholic.
Yeah, like I would drink 4 Locos every day for a first period, and I'd be like in my math class drunk as fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Like wilding out. Then we would go to the bathroom and smoke, and then we would just go the rest of the day. And I was like really bad. That's really bad.
I started drinking when I was like 20.
20?
Yeah, I knew when you were drinking.
Because I just didn't like alcohol
for
a very long time. I just like there's no point. Just makes everybody an asshole.
Yeah,
that was my experience. Because I was around people like you that completely turned me off to it.
I wasn't wilding out that much when I was around you. I was already coming down.
No. But what I'm saying is like your 16-year-old self was the person that I was around when I was 16. I was like, this guy is the fucking worst. I don't want to be anything like this person.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I just didn't drink until I was like 20.
What was your
your drink of choice?
Yeah, your drink of choice.
I don't know, man. It's like a 4 Loco and like 2 tequila shots. Just get nice and wild.
Loco.
Just get like nice and wild early.
You were drinking the 4 Locos when they were fucked up.
When they were like poison.
They had a shit ton of caffeine in them.
Yeah, that shit really brought you to a new world. Like I would drink the fucking peach one. I'd fucking scarf that one down with my homies. You'd be.
So what about you? You're like a beer dude.
I'm a beer guy. I will have. There's only one like say liquor like as far as liquor goes. My favorite drink, I think, is one of the best tasting drinks in the world, is a Jameson and ginger ale. When you mix that together, it's for some reason the ginger ale seems like it was, or the Jameson was made for ginger ale. It mixes so well together. It's such a beautiful. You put it on rocks. Just mix it. I forgot how many parts, but when you just get it just right, it's so fucking delicious.
Yeah.
And
ginger ale is a fantastic drink just in general.
Just in general, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
So Jameson is a fucking good combination.
Yeah.
Anyone, if you guys are legally able to drink, you should try that.
You should definitely try Jameson ginger ale if you can drink.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then like don't say I told you.
I think for me it was definitely Moscow Mules, Long Island's. And recently I've gotten to the point where I can tolerate beer, and I like Guinness.
Guinness?
Oh, like that's the point.
So
because Guinness has the foam, like that fucking perfect foam at the top. It's fucking amazing.
I hate it. It. To me, like Guinness tastes like someone like gargled coffee and spit it back in. They're like, here you go.
Are you more of like a fucking Coors guy?
Not cool.
There's a few IPAs I would get with my homies.
I hate IPAs.
No, IPAs are fucked.
A few I would get with my homies that like I don't like alcohol at all. I just don't like it. So all of it, especially beer, it all tastes really bad to me.
I mean, no alcohol tastes good, really. It's all about like what tastes the least bad.
Well, there's some good like I think
good.
rum is fucking delicious. I think
you're crazy.
I think rum is great.
That's actually psychotic what you just said.
No, it's not.
That's actually mind-boggling.
There's a lot of rums that are like,
and there are sweet vodkas that don't taste that terrible. Like
you ever had Bacardi or something?
I've had Bacardi.
And what you like?
No.
I mean, you probably had like 151, which will burn your throat. Or
I did have
something.
151.
I think it
Yeah,
all
that
tastes
shit's
bad, but
awful.
like some taste better than
Some
others.
taste better,
significantly.
especially if you just add a little
Here's
bit
the
of
thing,
flavor
though.
to it.
I guess
flavor.
I'm willing to suffer through bad taste as long as I'm gonna get fucked up. But like, I'm not willing to suffer through bad taste for no good reason, which is why I just don't really go for beers, because beers just don't do anything. They just fill you up. It's just carbs. It just makes you kind of like
It's just
feel full.
it's a social drink.
Yeah.
it's a social drink.
Yeah.
My social drinks are mules now.
Well, see, the thing is like why like a lot of people do liquor because they want to get fucked up as quickly as possible. That was never my goal.
Always my goal.
My goal was like because
my
I functioned very well. That's why I didn't smoke weed until I was 18 for the first time.
Oh, Jesus.
But it was because I was fine with just because usually like when I was hanging out with like punks and stuff, we had a little bit of money, but they wanted to live the punk life. So we'd get like 40s and shit. And I fucking hated 40s. The malt liquor, I hate malt liquor.
Malt liquor is disgusting.
Malt liquor, it does something to black jeans, man. It fucks us up, man. So
It's not good for us. We gotta stay away from that. Like, actually, that shit's a fucking experiment that they put in the fucking hood to kill us. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. That shit is bad.
And so I was so unhealthy drinking fucking 40s, like King Cobra, 211, fucking Mickey. I was so my mom was like, one time I was sleeping, I had this like I would just get this weird white shit I would just be so dehydrated and gross, and my mom was like, what are you doing? Are you like on drugs? Like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nah, I'm just, you know how it goes. Like, I was like,
know how it goes.
I was not doing any fucking drugs. I wasn't doing any drugs. When I stopped drinking malt liquor, and I was still drinking plenty of beer. Like I love lagers, green bottled lagers, usually European lagers, like say, or there was actually my favorite was Molson Ice, this Canadian beer, fucking amazing. But like say anything Grolsch, anything St. Patty's Girl, obviously Heineken was okay. It was like the bottom of the barrel, but it was still like a green bottled lager was pretty. When I started just downing all that shit, I was fine. Yeah, so I was like, something in malt liquor
is fucking terrible.
Malt liquor is weird. I've never had a malt liquor, I don't think.
Yeah,
Don't drink that
Are malt
shit,
liquors
bro.
like
It's like the ones that we.
oh my god, I had like a
Okay.
skooma. It's not skooma. Skooma's like the Skyrim thing, right?
yeah, I
Scum,
think,
yeah.
yeah.
What's sambuca? What is that? What is sambuca?
I don't know what that is.
That's like a licorice, I think.
I think no,
It might not be a malt liquor.
No, there's Sam. Oh, fuck, I know it's Sam. I used to know what it is.
I had it. I think
can't
we
even
had
tell.
it with. Were you there at VidCon with Jack's Films?
I think that was like another black licorice type of thing. It was
Yeah.
like a high version of Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Jack's Films and Eric was there with his pineapple haircut.
Yeah, that was amazing, dude. I got on the front page of Reddit because of that shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
there was a picture
I
of me,
remember it.
Adam, you movie sucks,
Yeah.
and Eric, and what was it? Something about like when you're black. And your mom doesn't want you hanging out with gangsters, or they want you to hang out with the white people down the street, so you don't get involved with gangs. It was one of those type of things.
Yeah, and
One of those-
you were there next to this dude
I was
with
in,
a
I was in the
pineapple
middle
haircut,
with
and
pineapple
Adam-
hair and Adam making his stupid frown face. So they just look like really dumb white people. And it ended up on the front page of Reddit via r/Black People Twitter.
I'm still at the point where I can drink a lot, but like the problem is, it's like the problem with me is that I found the hack. Like the problem is that's the problem now, is that like I know that I can drink a lot with no consequence because I found the cure.
What is that?
Pedialyte.
Oh, that's everyone's cure.
It's
No, you don't understand. Pedialyte just negates hangovers, purely.
well,
I know
completely.
it's not.
aware.
It's
That
not.
is so ridiculous,
Look.
and it works every time I do it. I could be blackout, and I'll just take some Pedialyte, and I'll be fine the next day. It's like the fact that that's even possible is
magic.
stupid.
Well, see, the whole thing is the whole idea of Pedialyte and why it seems like such a miracle thing is that the reason why you feel like absolute trash is because you're fucking dehydrated.
Yeah.
Do not be dehydrated.
But water
And
doesn't help as much as
because
Pedialyte.
you're not
drink it
replenishing your electrolytes.
You don't drink water while you're drinking. You're supposed to drink
Right.
water while you're drinking.
And here's the thing: you're pissing out all of the fucking water that's in you, and
Yeah.
all the electrolytes in your system are pouring out as
yeah.
well. You're not replenishing them.
You're supposed to sip water too. You're not supposed
yeah.
to chug it.
That's fucking gay, though. Like, who does that? No,
What?
like that's
Who
if
sips?
you ever see somebody that gets fucking alcohol and then water, you're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you don't want to hang around with them.
You drink water when you're off by yourself. Like
Yes.
you stagger off and you're like, all right,
It's
cool,
time to go
things are
home.
getting
The last
wild.
thing you do is get some fucking water. The great thing is now is Uber and Lyft is a thing.
Yeah,
because
which is
that
dope.
shit wasn't really a thing, and we didn't have taxis in over here. Only old people use taxis in California back in the day.
Upstate, there's no such thing. It's fucking.
Oh, okay.
You got a deer. If you go to Uber, a fucking deer will pull up, and they'll be like, "Where do you want to go?" And they'll take you somewhere.
Yeah. So I mean, my whole point was that I would always keep multiple Gatorades in my cars. I left a party early one time because this one girl that I was kind of involved with, she invited me, but then she started dancing with some other guys. I was kind of drunk, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So I left, and I was driving through the rich part. I was in Brea. I was in a rich city, you know? I was driving, a cop starts tailing, and I was like, fuck, I'm going to jail because I was drunk. I was like, oh, he's clearly going to pull me over. I wasn't swerving or anything, but I'm like, he's probably going to find a reason because that's what they do. And I guess I was good enough. He just fucked off, and I was like, oh my God. And that was my never again thing. Like I don't drive drunk anymore because I was like, I could have easily went to jail and had DUI.
Yeah, that could have been the end of your life right there.
Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't do it.
I almost got caught having sex in a car in a parking lot.
Oh,
that's awesome.
And the cop showed up. I was like 17. The cop showed up, opened the door. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh no, this is so bad. Never again. Never in a million years.
Everyone's almost gotten caught.
You are coming to my domicile, or I'm coming to your domicile, or nothing will happen.
Domicile.
I'll be honest. I
can't. That scared the shit out of me.
I almost got caught. I think it was in 2014. I had this lifted Tahoe. I bought it off my step something-in-law. I don't know what the fuck I would say. Some dude.
Some guy who's vaguely related to you.
Yeah. So I bought his giant truck, and it was pretty cool, and it was the tinted and shit like that.
Dope.
I was fucking, I was giving it to this fucking broad. And
giving it to her.
Yeah, the cops, knocking on the shit. I was like, fuck. And then I just pulled up my pants faster than it was humanly possible. And so I was able to pass it off like nothing was happening. We were just like maybe about to do some shit. But so he was like, hey, you guys can't be here. The fucking park's closed. I was like, fuck, all right, cool. That was pretty frightening, but that never stopped me.
Yeah.
There is something magical. I would never, like I said, if you were like young and you're maybe losing your virginity, especially for the girl's sake, don't do it in a car. You don't want your first experience to be like a car, something like that. Yeah. I had an Instagram Q&A about that. And I was like, dude, don't worry about your first time. Just don't do it in a fucking car. Just do it in the house. You want it to be good for her to where she didn't think you're a fucking sleazebag. But car sex is fucking awesome.
It's not awesome.
It's very much.
You guys don't know how to do it right. That's why.
No. I got caught once and I'm done.
Your experience is ruined.
I'm too large for most cars.
Well, see,
I'm a big human.
SUVs. I have an Explorer right now. I had a fucking Tahoe. So that's why.
Dude,
it's
I had
awesome.
a Jeep Wrangler for like a minute when I was like back in New York, and I still didn't understand how you would do it in there.
It's just not.
And I'm like short.
This
as
is
shit.
the thing. You guys don't understand. You're trying to make love in a fucking car. That's stupid.
No.
Yes. If you say you don't understand how to do it, you're doing it wrong. This is how you do it. I used to have a fucking S10. That is a small pickup truck. A Chevy S10 is a small pickup truck. Anybody go look up an S10, and you'll be like, how the fuck do you fucking that? Oh, easily. She straddled me, and we had a great fucking time. And by the way, I found out that her neighbor, because I would come over every once in a while, and we do that,
is dead.
No, but
he's Jeffrey Epstien.
He would watch me.
Oh no!
And I had no idea.
That's okay.
And look.
This is you're not selling this.
Listen,
anyway.
Where are you going?
Listen,
I love it when old men watch me watch a girl straddle me in a fucking
straddle me till I explode, till my wee blows up.
Back up. So not an old man. Okay, so that S10 did not have tinted windows. That was my problem. Those windows weren't tinted because that was my second car I ever had. I couldn't afford it. I put on rims and a paint job, and I was like, fuck the tinted windows. I'm broke, and so that was just me. I'm 18 years old, whatever, and banging this girl from the rival school, awesome, and it was
like an American Pie movie.
Literally, fucking
look. It was just the guy. It was this dude named John. He was our same age. Now I only found out that he knew this was happening because he offhanded comment because we started jamming because I knew a guy on the same street. And he said, no, because you couldn't see anything, right? You'd see her probably just bouncing up and down. I'm assuming that's probably what he saw. But the thing is, they were like neighbors. And I would jam at another guy's house down the street. And we all started jamming together. And he's like, oh, yeah. Because I brought up this girl. He's like, oh, that was that one girl that you would park across the street, right? Like late at night and stuff. And me, I'm like, wait. I was like, you saw that? And he was like, yeah, like I would see your truck sometimes. And I'm like, this motherfucker was like like probably peeking out his window. Oh, he's here. He's fucking here.
He grabs this fucking bottle of lotion.
That's gross, dude. If he was jacking off, I'd be fucking angry. I would actually go confront him now. Like, you fuck, like, what's wrong with you, man? But like, cause if I always see somebody like banging and if you ever see anything, I laugh and then I'm done. I'm like, haha, and then I leave.
Yeah, you're immediately over it.
Like, this is not my place. This is not my room.
You don't linger. You don't linger like a fucking poison.
You don't linger.
Like you don't open a door and go and sit down quietly. Like if people are coming in, like let's say I've been in college rooms where like at parties where I've just been sitting down in the bed like rolling a blunt, and then like people coming in like making I didn't know I'm there, and I'm like excuse me, I'm gonna get out, and they're like what the fuck, and I'm like sorry, I'm gonna get out of here, and I just go roll weed in the bathroom or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But like you're never supposed to stay there because you gotta immediately alert them that you're there. Like hey, before dick comes out, I'm in this room.
Yeah, that dude, that's fucking weird. And I really hope that he didn't. I really hope he didn't.
He was choking it to you.
That's
bro.
fucking gross.
I feel like if I was in a situation where I was in a room and then people came in and didn't see me, I feel like I would lock up. I feel like I wouldn't be able to move. Because I feel like, fuck, I don't know how to leave.
It would have to be immediately. If you have to leave immediately, then
immediately. But like, if I don't notice them, if I'm like also high or like also drunk and I just didn't know, and then I turn and
you know what I think Chris would do?
How do you leave? How do I leave here?
I think Chris would join.
No, I don't,
he's like, I don't.
He's a chair Chad, so you're gonna walk up to him and push him off her. It's my fucking turn now, and you start looking at him like you were doing it wrong. This is how you do it,
and she's just loving it. She's just loving it. Like, oh my god,
you so
let's
uncomfortable.
double. Okay, I have a ton of funny stories, but go back to like how like you'd quickly just get dressed after after you'd get caught by the cops or something.
Yeah,
there was one time. That I literally, one of the girls I was like messing with, dad came into the house. Ooh. And I heard him downstairs, and before he got up the stairs, I was reclothed away from her. Like I was already with my pants back up, shirt on, sitting on the other side of the room. And I was just like, what's going on? What's happening? Because
just across the room.
I am so good at getting dressed fast when I'm scared.
Yeah,
it's uncanny.
Exactly.
it's we don't know, dude. Adrenaline's amazing. When you get that dump, like so. This is something that I forgot about when you said that. I forgot this even happened. I'm remembering shit that I like wanted to block out, I guess. But I definitely a high school scenario. Sneaking in, which is nothing I would. Well, obviously I would never do. I'm a fucking adult. But like, say, even I retroactively like sneaking into a house, being invited. Oh, my parents are fucking gone or something, party or whatever the case was.
Yeah.
So then I went over, like I went through the front door because like, okay, nobody's there. I guess they came home early, and I was like, oh my, I was fucking like, I can't fucking believe this. And so I immediately, boom, put on my clothes. They were coming through the front, so I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I jumped through her window, and she had a very, very large fence or brick wall thing. It was super. I fucking scaled it like I was an Olympian. And when I got home, now I didn't 100% scaled it because I hit my shins. After the adrenaline wore off, I was like, oh, my fucking shins hurt.
Yeah.
But it had to be like at least 10 feet. I couldn't believe I scaled it. And I was like, when you have adrenaline coursing through your veins, you can do the most amazing shit because in no other scenario would I have been able to clear that shit.
It's stupid scary, like how superhuman you can become when you have like adrenaline. Like I remember I was in Arizona, like in 2006. I was like a kid, kid.
Yeah.
And like I was in the backyard of this house in Arizona. It was my half sister's house, and I was just alone in the backyard. And there's just like nothing but like sand and shit because it's Arizona. It's a desert. There's no like grass. And this fucking like, I guess it was like a coyote or something, hopped the fence and like started eyeballing me. And I was like, no, I'm small. And I remember this very vividly. I ran up the house. And climbed onto the roof.
Whoa.
It was like a 1-story house, so it wasn't like that big, but I'm like small and like that's like not easy.
That's like a 3-story house to regular people.
Dude, it's insane. Like I look back, like I look down, I was like, how the fuck did I just do that? That's amazing.
I see some shit online, and some people their sex drives and their libido is out of this fucking world. It's not. It's to the point where I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Some people are just like it's scary. It's like you can do this all day clearly, like twice, 3 times, and I'm like, I just can't anymore. My body hurts.
Yeah. Somebody made a really good point that I never thought about, because this is something that, and there is a little bit of truth to that porn kind of has warped some people's perception of sex. And something I never, because I would always say, I'm like, dude, like, especially to some people that don't understand, especially a woman, if she was like expecting you to fucking ravage her all night, where I'm like, it's number one, it's very unrealistic. Those are rare moments where you can like just do this shit all night or something like that, or you can have little breaks in between or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's commonly you're gonna go for a few minutes. You're gonna go for 5 to 10 or whatever. It varies. Now the thing that this one doctor said, he was like, y'all need to think about it in this way: fighters, professional fighters, especially boxers, they go for 3 minutes. And a 3-minute round feels like a fucking eternity when you're fighting someone who's just as good or even better than you or whatever, and you're trying to match them, you're trying to knock them out. And usually when you're having sex, you're going hard in the paint.
Of course.
And you're really going at it. So the idea of people trying to, like, imagine a boxer just constantly throwing haymakers for fucking 6 rounds continuously with no breaks in between. It's an unrealistic thing.
Yeah, it's comedy.
No, I don't think it's like some truth to that. I think it's
fact.
That's just fact.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty clear that like most people experience porn first before they ever even.
And then it warps what sex is, and you're like, oh, I can't lift her. I can't do a handstand.
Like I can't
do a handstand.
I can't do 8 cartwiels.
Dude, I was so
she's spinning on it. How is she spinning on that? That's impossible. Like a screw.
I don't think there's a problem with. I don't think there's a problem with porn's existence.
No, not at all.
But like it
That
definitely
shouldn't be a frame of
does. It
reference.
definitely does warp your perception of what even
Intercourse
healthy
is,
sex is.
Yeah.
because it's just not even close to.
That's not
Not
healthy.
even remotely close.
It's all like it's all actually. It's gotten to the point where like I just
combat.
don't watch it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Anymore
don't.
because it's actually just so jarringly like unrealistic that I just can't. This is just not what happens.
It's not at all.
None of this is even remotely interesting to me anymore.
And look, I want to say, I don't know if you've ever seen yourself perform, because
no, I don't need that. I don't need that energy.
So yeah, I mean, typically one, I always think it was kind of like fun to, not to release to the world, but just to have a little something in our archive. I would like pull out the phone or whatever and like, hey, what's up? And so I've seen myself. And the funny thing is, you realize quickly how exaggerated like porn is and the thrusting and stuff, because you really, it is like say like certain angles or whatever. You rarely really see what's happening. Almost like regular sex, people look like they're mushing together. But at porn actors, performers, they need to exaggerate to make sure, the director's like, I need to see it all. I want to see like all of this shaft. I want to see all of this stuff. And it's so like ridiculously like in and out.
It's like a cartoon.
Totally.
It's
like
choreography, actually.
And that was exactly, and that was something
yeah.
that was something that like that blew my mind, because I didn't know, because you're just seeing, you watch porn as you're a kid and all this stuff, and then finally had an opportunity. This was probably after, because like smartphones and shit were starting to get like, and webcams were starting to get kind of like, oh, I can what's up, and that was when I like had an opportunity to see, and I was like, that is, you got to give those motherfuckers props, man, because that is the most boring shit I've ever seen me like do, because you think you're fucking like giving it to her like a porn star, and then you see a porn star, oh, never mind. Like never mind, bro.
It's simple like a dancer. You think you're a great dancer, and then you're like, oh, this person is actually a dancer. This is someone that really does this.
Yeah,
that's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
It's understandable.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. That whole section of the internet is just completely just
insane.
warped as fuck.
It's wild.
It's getting to the point where like the only porn that I watch now is just e-fuck shit. Like I'll go on e-fuck and I'll laugh at like the worst shit possible
good.
on e-fuck.
I've seen shit
because
on
it's
there.
just so
It's so good.
you got so
Yo, okay,
so
you want to talk about what we just
so I don't know how to explain what I saw and what I found and what I showed Sweeny.
Okay.
But it was
So
was this porn video. It was just these 2 women on a bed, right? And it was like softcore for a second. And then
a lot of tickling,
and
a lot
then,
of hugging.
Yeah, and then hold on, let me just build this up a little bit.
Okay.
And then slowly but surely a presence is introduced. And it's a very small person. Very small. And you're like, oh, maybe they did like a special effect here. And then you see that this man that is about to join them is about a foot and some change tall, looks like Dobby, and is just joining in on the fun.
It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was the most disturbing thing I think I've ever seen. I've never seen a dwarf or a midget or a little person who looks like that. I've never seen a progerian that looks like that. That is like a whole different... It looked like an alien just joined in on this thing. And I
How
saw
tall?
It, I swear
Maybe
to
a
you,
foot and a half.
I swear to you, it was like a foot tall, maybe 2 feet max.
I can't fucking...
It was so jarring. It was so visually unsatisfying that I saw that and I went to bed.
It was like an elder. It was as if an elderly baby had just wandered onto a porn set and just no one stopped him.
Elderly baby.
No one stopped him. No one told him that he should not be there.
It was really, 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 really unsettling.
Yeah.
That's fucked for you, man.
I'm gonna send you the video though.
Too
Too late.
You should absolutely see it.
I really.
It's an experience. It's not like Two Girls, One Cup or anything.
Yeah.
It's just confusing.
It's just confused. It's like you're watching something. It would be as if you were watching like a Christmas video, like a video of like a home movie from your younger days. And it's like, oh look, it's little me opening up Christmas presents on Christmas time, and then you look at it and it's like me.
in your house.
In your house.
In your house and your clothes.
You're just watching it and you're like, this is not, everything about this is wrong.
That's not what this is.
That's not what this is supposed to be. It's
wow.
really interesting. What the fuck, that tangent?
Oh, yeah.
that got
How did that
wily.
come from? That came from drinks.
Did it?
By the way.
Let's just
That's-
keep it going. Let's just keep it pushing. That was
wow.
wily.
Badly Brave
Oh my god.
wrote in best TV shows of all time. I've been finally binging The Wire, and damn,
It's an amazing
is it
show.
as good as everyone says? Got me wondering, what are some of your favorites?
Shit.
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 I don't know, man.
The Wire is amazing. That's really a beautiful show.
There's too many fucking shows, man. Like,
Okay, my favorite animated shows easily: Avatar: The Last Airbender and the X-Men series. Love
From the
those two
90s?
shows.
the
Yeah.
90s.
Of course.
That shit's great. I play on the guitar.
Such a
I
good
love
song.
that.
My favorite like live action like live shows, I guess, is Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's a
Game
great
of Thrones was really good, and then it just hit some real hiccups.
Yeah. It was really good.
It was
though.
really good. Hit some hiccups. The first season of Walking Dead was amazing.
I like the first few seasons, man.
That second season was bad, dude.
The second
don't
season was
know.
really human connection. It was a lot of human connection, which is I like.
It was a lot of, where's this girl's gone missing. Where's this fucking little girl? And then 22 episodes later, oh, she's in a shed. Kill her. The whole second
She's a
season.
zombie.
Oh no, they're trying to. Yeah, they found her in the back, but it was good though. It was fucking. What are you talking about?
It was good.
Like it could have been solved, but this entire time it was hid in the shed and didn't want to face reality. It was some real shit. That's something that a real person would have actually done.
I'm
I
sure,
thought
but
it was-
I'm
it
sure,
was
but it
real.
was.
I like that.
It was just beyond evident to me that they just didn't have a budget and they just filmed everything at the farm.
I mean, it
Maybe because not maybe. That is literally what happened.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, literally.
What was
You-
supposed to happen? Besides that,
There was a whole season that was written, I think, that they couldn't do because like somebody left the production team and then the studio cut their budget like massively. So they couldn't do the second season that they were going to do. So they ended up just staying at a farm
Staying at
for
the
all
farm.
22 episodes because it's the only location that they
Yeah,
could
but then what explains them having fucking large budget and still being at that dumbass prison like season 4 or something like that? They like set up.
That was just bad writing.
yeah. That's when I was like, oh my god, they're camping again, and then they camped again. I was like, okay, I get it. You guys are trying to find a place to live, but I'm like, I already know something's gonna go wrong, and then you're gonna leave. Like it's driving me nuts because
Until
we
now,
know what's
now-
gonna
Now
happen.
they have a place. They have Alexandria. Alexandria.
No, that was what I was talking about. Oh, they're still there?
I think they are.
Because
I'm not
this
sure.
was like, I tuned in a little bit because of when I would see headlines of something happen, and I'd be like, what was this? I saw the governor. I was gonna say the fucking mayor. I saw fucking
Pete Buttigieg.
Big Boss. I saw fucking Big Boss. He like sliced Herschel. And I thought that was fucking hilarious because I saw GIFs and somebody put a Santa hat on him, and like because he kind of does look like Santa Herschel,
That shit's
and he
so
just
fucked
fucking
up.
that was pretty and that was when that whole house shit was going on, Alexandria, I think you said, and then I saw, of course, I'm pretty sure everybody saw Glenn get his head bashed in.
That was vile.
That was pretty violent.
That actually kind of shook me a little bit.
It did shake me.
Because we talked about that last time, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did. That's right. We did. That's right.
I saw Rick die but not die, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, see, that's what I thought.
He has plot armor, and it's so lame.
I thought
he's Batman.
A lot of them had. I think Glenn before he died, it
Had a
was
ton of plot armor.
I was like, what is this?
He's a superhero.
It's just because he became so beloved. They were like,
yeah.
That's why they killed him, because everybody loved him so much. I liked Glenn too, honestly. I liked him a lot.
yeah, they
was fine.
He was a good dude.
killed
I
him.
just
Man.
the best thing to come out of that show, the best thing to come out of The Walking Dead was that image of Rick like leaning over like
Yes.
this, and it's his face stretched out at
Yes.
Carl,
Carl,
and he's just going Carl.
The amount.
When Carl died, I was kind of surprised too. I was like, "Oh, Carl's dead."
Yeah, see, I've heard he was dead, but then the weird thing was I heard something about Carl's thinking about coming back, and I was like, wait, well, how?
Soap opera. It's a fucking soap opera.
I was like,
It's a
he
novella.
died. He comes back as a zombie, but guys, my brain's okay.
I don't want to eat people. Maybe a little.
I just want to solve crimes. And then he goes off on this detective.
Shambling zombie
Yeah,
detective.
Carl
Oh,
stubs,
I
stubs
might-
the zombie.
I'd
detective.
watch that.
would
I'd
watch that,
I'd watch
actually.
that.
Not-
Because that'd be
I'm
brand
real.
fucking new.
No, it's not. They've had like a lot of shows like that actually.
Zombie detective? What are you talking about?
There's you look it up.
What are you
It's actually
talking about?
fucking hilarious how many shows there are about zombies just being people and like
Is that iZombie literally?
it's iZombie. It's also Santa Clarita Diet. It's also there's actually a hilarious amount of shows about zombies just being normal people.
Fucking stupid. I
Yeah.
don't care no more.
I kind of like, I really kind of
Really killed it, right?
Yeah.
Ruined
Kind
it.
of really, took all the
Cool
blood out
idea
my pink
before you
paint.
know that it was everywhere.
Yeah, fuck.
What are
don't
your
know, man.
favorite shows, dude?
Damn, man. Yeah, animated. I definitely have to go with. The Spider-Man, the anime series, the '90s one. I fucking that stuff still just.
That show is so fast paced. It's hilarious.
It's
I
All
love
of
it
the,
so
all
much.
of the fastest though was X-Men.
X-Men was
Everything
wild.
happened way too nothing. There was no breathing at all.
You know how I know that it was slower than Spider-Man though?
How?
Because there's a scene in the X-Men show where it's like a famous meme. It's like
Wolverine with the picture.
Wolverine with the picture, and he's like
That's
in the
so
bed, and he's
genuine.
just like tenderly. None of that was in Spider-Man. There was no moment of any like reflection or a character at rest ever on Spider-Man. It was ridiculous. Every time a line of dialogue would end, another one would begin, and then like an explosion would happen, and Spider-Man
And
wouldn't
laser
punch
guns?
it, and Spider-Man wouldn't punch anybody because it was like the network wouldn't let him.
Look,
Yeah,
he would kick some people.
He'd kick him, but he
did the
wouldn't-
web kick.
Yeah.
He did the web kicks and he like webbed people up, but
different sorts of
he
webs.
would make people hit each other, but he would never punch.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
the
And-
strangest thing.
But
I
the
love
funny-
that show so much.
The funny thing
though.
about the X-Men series, though, even moments like that happen insanely fast. It was like on
Yeah.
2x speed, like on YouTube or whatever you can do. It was like that. When there was a tender moment like that where it's time for like Scott and Jean to kiss or something, it would happen. There would be no like time to even reflect on aw. It would just happen and then it's over. You're like, you kind of were taken back
Yeah.
with like, whoa.
characters' motivations change
The amount
so
of
quickly.
shit that would happen in 4 episodes. Like if you missed 2 episodes, you'd be like, "Where the fuck?
completely lost.
They're in the future."
yeah,
Huh?
I missed like say the whole I was like, wait, what's going on with Morph? Like why is he like
Why
he's
is he
back
evil?
and why is he what happened? I missed it the first time around like watching it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know when they were kind of explaining, he was kind of abandoned or whatever. And I like missed it happened so quickly that I kind of missed and I was like, wait, when did and then it wasn't until like the rerun started I was like, oh, I get what's happening now. It was
Spider-Man the animated
I still
series.
loved it though.
Spider-Man
love
the
that
animated
show.
series
Amazing.
was so good because the theme song was great. Also, the gave me like my favorite Spider-Man moment ever, and it's him chasing Shocker.
Oh, Shocker
in the black suit. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Dude, that
Yo,
was
Shocker's so
good.
scared. I love how scared Shocker's like, I bit off too much.
'Cause he realized
This
how
is finally
serious he
it.
was.
This is finally it. He's gonna kill me.
That was amazing. Like him just screaming at the top of his lungs.
I have to play it.
Get back here, Shocker! Shocker!
This is pretty. This is getting off the rails,
This
man.
is going far.
I loved it. I loved everything about it. The only thing I didn't like was when the X-Men were in it, they drew them. They looked like abominations to God.
Yeah, they looked like themselves, but not right.
Not quite. I was like, oh my
right.
God,
Right,
like why didn't you? What is this? Everyone looked wrong.
Beast doesn't look like a monkey. He looks like a freaking chimpanzee. I was like,
Right,
Gambit,
yeah.
I think Gambit had like real eyes. That was
Like live action eyes.
yeah. It really upset me
like a
because
SpongeBob moment where
Yeah.
like you'd be a regular person looking around.
fuck, I love that, man. I love that. Damn, best shows though, man.
SpongeBob has to be up there. I feel
Yeah,
like.
definitely.
SpongeBob is ridiculously underrated. Like everyone unanimously likes it, but no one ever really talks about it and how great it is.
Me and
It
Chris
really is a
watched a video
great-
about it.
Yeah, it's just a great show.
We were
Like
just laughing.
there's
It's
so many
so good.
there's so many classic episodes that are just like objectively like really good. Like the episode where they're going through the how to make a Krabby Patty, or like the what is it, the business instructional video.
Yeah, that's
It's
fantastic.
like such an iconically amazing episode. So good. It goes on for so long. Like the fact that they got away with that, and
The
like
movie?
and they cut it off at the end, as if it felt like it was a broken episode. So good.
The movie's hilarious. The Krabby Patty. It's just there's so many episodes of SpongeBob that are truly will be remembered forever because of how much it's just given to fucking people's sense of humor.
It's one of those perfect cartoons where it's like everything about it, like somehow, like I could see a pitch for that show going completely wrong. Like everything about that show sounds like
Stupid.
really not at all like it would be good. It sounds like LOL so random. Like, oh, it's a sponge and he lives in a pineapple and he's under the sea and there's like a squid and
Like,
he's his next
get
door
the
neighbor and he
fuck
lives
out
in a
of our
tiki
office
house
right now.
and his best friend lives under a rock and he's a starfish. And it's like, what the fuck is that?
Get
this
out
premise,
of my office.
This premise is awful, and then it turned into like one of the most perfect cartoons.
had to
I
have
think,
animated it
arguably,
first.
I think I don't know how controversial this is. It might be because I know that there's still a large appreciation for this other show, but I think SpongeBob is a far more classic and far more quality cartoon than The Simpsons ever was.
I don't know exactly. I didn't like.
it's different to me.
I love SpongeBob. I like SpongeBob more than like The Simpsons. I always will. But Simpsons longevity and then like the original seasons of that show were so like they're just iconic. But but most of SpongeBob is iconic too. That's the thing.
SpongeBob, it was a perfect storm. It was the right people were all there, and it was so insanely clever, but in a different way though, because the memes were in it, and say The Simpsons, why it's so great. It was so much content can come out of it on its own, and just why the only reason I'm on Facebook is I follow a Simpson shit posting. It's an amazing group, or a Four Finger Discount. And they're fucking incredible. The amount of shit that people can make, it's just wonderful. And SpongeBob, I agree. Like I think it's different, but at the same time, it's so. There's too many good moments that I can just constantly. Like there can be an episode entirely about SpongeBob, because of the amount of things. Like I appreciate it because I love like Ren and Stimpy, for example.
Yeah,
and the close-ups were always my favorite, like some of my favorite shit. And SpongeBob took it to another level. They took it to a level where like one of my favorite moments, it'll always be one of my favorite moments, is when Plankton is making Krabby Patties and stuff. And then the customer is like, hey, like, can you explain this? And when you look at it, it looks like a regular burger. But then as soon as it like zooms in and does a close-up, there's like a fucking plank board in it. There's a sock, and it's just like, what? I don't see what's wrong with. Oh my goodness! And it's so insanely fucked up. Is
this how you get your sick kicks? What? It's just an ordinary Krabby. Oh my goodness!
The drawing. I'm like, these people understand us. They understand. Like,
those like highly detailed renders or like drawings.
Like the
that
moment
they
that
were.
SpongeBob was dried up and they got like a close up on him and he looked.
And he's so fucked. That was the first episode.
That was the first episode.
The first episode when he goes to visit Sandy.
Yo, that shit is insane.
Oh yeah, when he's like starving. Or
Yeah,
when
he's
he's
like,
when he can't
hydrated.
breathe.
I don't need it.
I
definitely don't need it.
Yeah.
The best one of my favorite drawings like that was the fucking when Squidward's pointing at his own face.
Oh, does this face look unsure to you?
This is his
And he's
face.
so fucked up.
There's also when Squidward's like eating all the Krabby Patties when he gets addicted to him, and his like thighs
It
are
is
like
like-
fucking
And he
massive.
blows up.
Before that, when he finally takes the first bite, his
lips,
fucking-
his
His lips go over it.
his tiny lips like slowly like chomping down on the tiniest part. It's such a look, man. That show, like I would argue that show is just so important to the internet, especially.
Yeah,
because
you're
I
right.
feel like you could draw a lot of early YouTube humor, a lot of current YouTube humor, a lot of just like the stuff that you see online that gets picked up a lot.
from
Even
there.
just the title cards, like the time cards of
I
like
use
3
them.
hours later.
I just
2
used it in
hours
my last video.
Literally, like it's such an influential show. It's to the point where like I know time cards existed before that show, but I cannot for the life of me imagine where they were.
Yeah.
Like I cannot cite you a time card pre-SpongeBob.
I
I
agree.
just don't know where. I don't
Yeah.
know where it is.
I agree.
The scene in the movie when Plankton's getting mad and he's like, "Ugh," and the veins are bulging out of him. There's veins all over his body. That scene is so funny to me.
There's too much comedy gold. Talking about those
I
drawings,
agree
like the
with you,
close-ups.
actually. I agree. Yeah, I changed my mind. I do agree with you, Chris.
Yeah,
it is better.
It's interesting. I think there's just a part of me that doesn't want to admit it because The Simpsons has been so important to like. I mean, I have Mr. Sparkle, like Japanese Homer Simpson, tattooed on my fucking
Right,
ankle.
right.
Like it's really, really important to me.
They
There's
did
a-
have that good 8 seasons.
But like they had, I would go a lot higher. I think there's some classics, some gems. Like there's one where Homer and Ned go to Vegas. 2 weeks, their own, right? Like whatever.
I feel you.
But
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I say 2 weeks their own. I definitely appreciate a lot of seasons. SpongeBob. The only thing, like, it kind of happened to them too. They started leaning way heavy into torturing Squidward, and it started to upset me.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
in the later seasons, they just leaned heavy, like, because Squidward was just annoyed by proxy. That was basically what was typically happening. Like, say the imagination thing when they're in the box when they had the TV. Like, he was
Yeah.
just annoyed by proxy. They weren't interacting with Squidward. And that's what was so brilliant about it. Like, he was just being so bothered by that shit. But then it started getting to the point where they were going out of their way to, like, fuck with Squidward. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. It's upsetting me how much you guys are upsetting Squidward.
It was mean-spirited. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same
It changed,
problem.
yeah.
I think from what I've heard though, SpongeBob is like actually better now.
Interesting.
I heard it got
Actually-
good again. I heard it got
it
really
got
good
like
again.
it turned around. I know some people who work on it though, so I don't know.
Okay.
But
Maybe.
but
Bias.
maybe I don't know. It's relevant information, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think the mean-spiritedness of it like definitely got way over the top. It's the same thing that happened to Family Guy. Like Family Guy, the first 3 seasons of Family Guy are like really, really good.
Fantastic.
Like some like really and there's like heart in it too. But like
Like
eventually,
every Stewie and Brian episode, those episodes were like,
those episodes are still pretty good. Yeah,
Really?
like even the Stewie and Brian pair ups
Even
with the
later
musicals.
shit, yeah.
but that's because like they lean so heavily into the musicals, and like he's just really good at making musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like those are always good. But like the second you started to be like, oh, okay, here's Brian giving people herpes on purpose, and like Peter's like literally kills his daughter like several times. It's just like
it got a little
it got a
ridiculous.
bit like the Meg punching bag got a little bit too.
I agree.
It was
Totally
just like
agree.
I get it. It's funny. It's like shocking, but it's also like completely. It's like this is a cartoon. Like there should be some like, and even the early episodes of Family Guy had this where there was some heart to it. Peter was like an idiot, but he like cared.
He cared about his family.
Yeah, but like now it's just like he's an asshole and he's completely irredeemable as a person.
No,
Yeah,
man,
I feel
I'll never forget. I vividly remember watching the episode though with the Pawtucket Brewery where it's like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
I remember vividly where I was sitting on the couch and everything because I never laughed that hard in my life. When he fucking fell and his knee, that was
That shit the first time, that was
I
hilarious.
fucking like I was crying and just the entire thing, even the Oompa Loompa or Chumbawamba,
Chumbawambas.
the Chumbawamba song was so funny to me. I still think about it every once in a while. What would you do if you're stuck in a chair? Like they're just fucking
like some real shit, like torture.
And then like, what do you think of the one you call God? Isn't his absence slightly odd? And then maybe he's forgotten you. And I'm like, dude, that is so dark. That is so fucked
It was
up.
really good. It was really good. That show is really good at like
Music.
That show is really good at having like a mean spiritedness, that didn't embody itself through the characters. Like, because that show had a lot of gags like that where it's like really dark humor.
Yeah.
But all the characters were still like people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree
But
with
like
that.
it later on, it just became like the whole show is mean spirited, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not as fun. Like South Park and stuff can get away with it because like that's like the whole point.
That's
of that
the basis
show.
of that
Like
show.
the basis of that show, and Always Sunny also is
That
like
show's
one of
a-
those shows.
That was a masterpiece.
That show's a phenomenal.
Always Sunny is like one of those shows that like it took me a while to get into, but now it's like definitely one of my favorite comedies.
Phenomenal.
Dennis Reynolds, man.
Dude, Dennis
Oh
is
my
your
God.
spirit animal.
Dennis
for
is one
sure.
of the best.
Dennis
Dennis is
Reynolds.
one of the best characters I've ever seen. Not because like I like him or identify with him, but because he's
You
the
definitely
funny.
do identify with
I
him.
don't identify with him.
Really? You
no,
don't?
not at all. He's just so fucked up.
Dennis said shit. Dennis acts out shit that I fucking say as a joke.
Dennis is me if I wasn't joking.
Yeah.
Like if everything I said was like exactly what I meant.
When he made the Dennis system, that was
my
like
God.
that was when it was like, oh, there's no turning back.
He's a monster.
There's no turning back. That
That
was
is-
the worst.
That is an iconic moment of television, I think. Like
It's
the Dennis system
fantastic.
is so hilarious in how evil it is. And just even just the implication. I don't know if you have you ever seen
when he's on a cruise ship and he's like, "Oh, she's definitely coming on a
I've seen the
we're gonna get a boat and we're gonna invite some chicks out, and then what are they gonna? They're gonna be out there in the middle of open ocean, and what are they gonna do? They're not gonna say no because of the implication.
because yep.
It's like
It's
what the
implied.
It's completely
That's
implied, and it's like
so fucked
and it's
up.
like
There was a moment where he was talking to a girl and he was like, "You should take me to your room. I want to come to you." He's like, "No, I would like you to invite me to your room." And I also think you would do it because you wouldn't dare not. And I was just like, "What?"
he's just a monster,
absolute fucking
and it's
psychopath.
It's
And
funny.
then Frank, oh man,
Frank's dude. The
Frank's
fact
the devil.
I watched some like how they even got him.
Yeah.
and it was insane because
They didn't want him.
They didn't want him.
Really?
They thought like, oh, we don't need some fucking A-list snob. Like we got a tight knit family. We have something great. And then it was like, no, it's either you get him or it's not gonna be a show. And it's like, okay, well, obviously we'll get him. And then it turns out to be this probably the second best character.
Yeah,
Like
Yo,
he's so good.
he's without
so
a doubt.
fucking. The kids in fucking kids at Nam would make shit, right? And then I'd put a cat in the soup, make them eat it, right? The kids would get sick and they die. Then I'd throw them in the soup
He
too, and they'd
fed-
eat them.
he fed kids-
cats.
He fed kids to kids in Vietnam.
He fed kids cats, and then when the kids would die from eating the cats, he'd feed the kids.
That
kids.
show, man, like even that show is just like one of the few bastions of just like they could do anything. Like
Anything.
the most recent season had them in blackface, in like
Look, they don't give a
stereotypical
fuck.
Asian getup.
I love it.
and it's like Danny DeVito is in it. It's like a dude. It's like a dude who's like
classic
who's like on
actor.
stage at every Bernie rally, you know. Like and he's also on this show that's just like it's that show I love because it's just so emblematic of good people
Doing
the like good people as far as like the cast and the crew.
Yeah.
Like they're all like really stand up people, and they're just doing the worst shit that they can on television because they know it's funny.
Yeah.
The shit that they say to Mac, how Deandra's called a bitch every fucking episode. You stupid
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh
They
yeah,
call
you
that
fucking
every-
bird.
Every fucking episode. There was a moment where I think Charlie punched her in the face.
That show.
That probably happened.
That show, and I think Seinfeld and a couple others are perfect examples of just like shows that get away with the things that they get away with because you know that the characters are just terrible. They're not redeemable in any way.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is, and this is what why, like, say this is I talked about South Park recently, so did you. And the thing that bothers me about South Park now, and it's been for years really, because my favorite episodes and seasons of South Park was when they were like It's Always Sunny and Seinfeld. They were just doing shit. Like, we have this idea and let's just flesh it out, and then it was great. Then they started, oh, there's morals here. There's a point to this now. And I was like, fuck this shit. It was still fun. I still enjoyed it. But overall, it started to get to the point where now it's discussed politically. And that people are writing papers on this bullshit. And I don't
Yeah.
want to hear about that when I'm watching
feel you.
fucking South Park. And
That's
so
true.
if fucking It's Always Sunny or Seinfeld ever did something like that and had a teachable moment, it would sour
ruin it, yeah.
And then it'll bring in the critics to where they're gonna just dissect it in that way.
Yeah, they're gonna make it something that wasn't.
That's
Yeah.
that's what makes those shows good is that there are no lessons.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah,
They're just
it's just
doing
bullshit.
things.
That was one of the things that's one of the reasons why I know like Seinfeld is like an old kind of sitcom. It's like a Friends style show.
Yeah.
But like it really is like the foundational DNA of that. Like this is a show meant to make you laugh,
And that's it.
And that's the purpose of it.
Yeah.
It's not about like characters' relationships. It's not about anything. It's just, this is funny, laugh at it. And these characters are just not redeemable.
Yeah.
Always Sunny was immediate. The first episode is the gang gets racist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
like they're
shit's
trying to get a black
hilarious.
friend. They're their first episode.
That was so fun. Episode was hilarious.
From the get-go, it's immediately clear that you're dealing with like a group of fucking ne'er-do-wells. It's just like the worst group.
Just monsters.
And like the last season of Seinfeld, they're like burning a Puerto Rican Day. They're burning a Puerto Rican flag during the Puerto Rican Day parade, and they're like harassing these like the antagonists in that episode are these two gay Puerto Ricans
Just keep stealing, right?
who just keep stealing shit from him, and it's like, this is ridiculous. I remember like my family loved that episode. That because it was like, oh, we're a Puerto Rican family. It's like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
This is so cool to see like our shit on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And then that episode got taken off the air. That's a banned episode.
Really? It's banned?
They took it. Well, it's on the seasons, and it's like you could buy them and watch them on Hulu. But like at the time, it aired, and then they immediately took it off. Like it didn't air on reruns anywhere
That's crazy.
because you burned a Puerto Rican flag, and like no Puerto Rican that I knew gave a shit.
Yeah.
That shit was
I
funny
didn't
as
hear
fuck.
anyone in my family.
That's how it
bitching
always
about
is. It's like, do you know any black people, for example, that were mad about Lethal Weapon 5 or anything when fucking
No, everyone laughed at it.
Dude,
This
that
shit was
shit
hilarious.
is so fucking funny. It's so funny.
Lethal Weapon.
That episode is so ridiculous.
That's an Always Sunny episode.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 6 is even more ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 'cause they stepped it up.
Because Mac is in blackface
Oh
and
my
they're
God,
and
I
they're
saw
in the shower and it's washing off, and then at the end Dennis takes his role. So they shift
swap
character. They
again.
swap character again.
And then D is in blackface as well.
Yeah. That show is so good.
It's fucking.
That's truly great
It's the
television,
mindset
honestly.
that's funny. It's like the mindset that the characters have to embody that allows them to make those decisions that makes it funny. Like, because people always make the like weird assumption that like like when you're laughing at that, you're laughing at the people that it's like
it's
when
like-
you're laughing at Mac in blackface, you're like laughing at like
black people.
at black, and it's like,
was like, no,
you don't understand.
that's stupid.
We're laughing at the people. The type of person who
That
would
would
think
do
that it
that.
would be okay to do
that.
this.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
it doubles back to like a lot of things. Like when I say I'm Tom Sweeny, hate the gays, it's like I say it as like I'm embodying a character that's like, who the fuck really thinks that?
Yeah.
Who thinks that little of a group?
Well, also, as we demonstrated earlier, that's not what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the implication now that what's
with
out,
implications.
people understand it.
Yeah,
That's the way that they
exactly.
see it. That's the
Yeah.
way they see it.
Yeah.
And that's why this stuff, it's so fucking important.
It's important. It's important to be
to-
able to laugh at things.
Yes.
Because some things are just funny. Like some things are funny, and it's funny that people will even have the idea. There are real people that think those ideas are true.
It's especially frustrating because, like, when I started doing YouTube specifically, like, when I started doing political stuff, I remember, like, the whole point of it was that I wanted to embody some kind of voice that was like, hey, you can be very liberal. You know, you could be a Bernie boy
Yeah.
and still laugh at ridiculous shit. There's still room for that.
Yeah,
that
ridiculous
is
is
still
ridiculous,
that is
nonetheless.
still a thing. Because for a while it felt like that was just not a thing. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't be a progressive person and also
Have a sense of humor.
have a sense of humor.
Yeah, I feel you.
And it's off-putting to me that like that's viewed as like right wing now.
Yeah, it's bad.
At least it was. Maybe it's not so bad now. I think it's eased
It's
up.
not as bad. People are starting to realize that they're like, okay, well, being a little bit ridiculous. I've seen a lot of people back off of
Yeah.
a lot of different people. Like it was baffling to me to see people label you as that. I understood why I was labeled that way, especially because I was like, if anybody wants to talk to me, I'll go on your fucking show. I don't care. What do you want to talk about? So I talked to Steven Crowder, for example. Mm-hmm. This was before I really even knew exactly who he was. I was like, oh, he's some fucking guy with a big ass show.
Yeah.
But he's just completely conservative, and he has some really retarded ideas that I've, like he made a video trying to. I still don't understand what it was, but he was trying to like debunk or say the AIDS epidemic was kind of like a hoax or
Oh
something.
yeah, he said like the
It was
AIDS epidemic wasn't real.
It was the way I didn't
What?
understand.
What?
It's the,
What?
dude, he's
I
insane.
don't even know what the point of that is. Why would
I
you
can't-
even?
I can't
What is the
even-
point of that? What even? Let's just
Who
say
thought about that?
him and somebody who I don't know. The only thing, because this is what my thought process was. Let's entertain and say that's true. What does that do? Like, what is that? What is the point of that?
Yeah, there's literally no forward. Like even if you agreed with that, like what's the next?
Where do we go
step?
from here?
Like where do you go from that? It's like okay, AIDS was fake. Okay, how do you explain everybody who's dead now? Then?
There's
What
nothing.
happened?
There's nothing.
Explain Freddie Mercury to me. Like literally, like what do you mean?
Like you said, well, it was like, oh, it's not an epidemic. Like, why? What does that do? What does that do? Let's just say that only it's like the what is it called? The Holocaust denial? Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing it's the same principle where there's people out there like Fuentes, for example, you name dropped him, where he's like, oh, not as many died as they said. And I'm like, let's just entertain your bullshit theory. If that's true, what
Where
the
did they
fuck
go?
is the... No, I just want to say, let's say it was a cover-up or something. What's the point? A bunch of people still died. You're saying less people died. What?
To soften the magnitude, to soften the numbers.
It reminds me of like
Even killing like 1,000 people that way is so fucking horrific. Like it's like what is this?
it reminds me of Bloomberg being like, I employ 20,000 people. I only had 64 women sign non-disclosure agreements.
This is so many.
What about the thousands of people who haven't? And it's like, what do you mean? It's
still so many.
It's still
more. That's still more than it should be by any standard measurement.
It's more than it should be for a single person. So it's
Absolutely.
So like I don't know, man. Like
Yeah, that whole thing. But I was just saying that. Just getting back to the original thing. I was just saying that I didn't understand why you were being. It was so asinine for me that anyone was labeling you right wing because there was absolutely nothing there. There was nothing there.
Yeah, they never give good examples. Like every time I ask people, they never give good examples. They give these like 2 out of context tweets, and that's it.
Which ones?
I don't even remember. I think there was a while ago. Oh, like I said, like penis plus penis equals gay, or something like that.
Oh,
like a long time ago. And that was like super right wing
tweet.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's not very.
It's so weird because you're not. You're like really not.
You know what's funny?
Nothing.
You know what the funniest thing about all this is that there are people who like I remember back in the day, like people like Christy Winters, and like those people. Who like were just totally like what you would consider like a quote unquote SJW or whatever back in the day, and like you would consider like me super far right compared to them and them super far left. But like if you look at their feeds now, it's so objectively obvious that I am like 50 times more left wing than any of those people, and the comedy in that is substantial.
It is.
I can't believe it.
It's so to say. I think
it's all, and also because like I do the podcast with Colin, and Colin's conservative.
No.
So? And that's the thing.
That's like it's definitely the association thing because that's why people consider me conservative, and I was okay with that because I'm like, all right, these people they're not fans of me. They don't listen to me. They don't watch me.
Yeah.
So they just have surface. Oh, he went on Steven Crowder's show, or oh, he talked to Paul Joseph Watson. So he's conservative.
You talked to Dave Rubin.
And I was like, I can talk to anybody, bro. Like and the thing is, but people that actually listen to me, and every once in a while, there were some people that would follow me that were conservative, and then they'd be like sad or angry when I would be like, yeah, I don't really have any conservative ideals. Like, sorry. Or I was streaming last night, and we started somehow. I got a super chat of who are you voting for, and all I said was, I don't really. I said like I don't know what's gonna happen if I was like, there's still time for the DNC to fuck Bernie Sanders. I don't know what's gonna happen if that does happen. If that happens, there's absolutely nobody I can like relate to at all that's even there. And like to the presidency, to me, it's like a wash. I'm like, I don't want any of this shit or whatever. Not a wash. That's the wrong thing to say. But it's just almost even irrelevant.
The motivation is
gone. I feel so the whole thing is. But I was saying, and we got into a little thing about. I was like the propaganda of Bernie. I was like, guys, the way that people say that Trump is Hitler and that fascism's here now and everything. I was like, they're doing the same thing for Bernie by saying, oh, he wants to turn the United States into Venezuela or something. Yeah. And I was saying, do you know how fucking stupid that sounds? I'm like, do you think that even, let's say Bernie Sanders becomes president, do you think he has the power that a country that big and powerful could turn into and fail like Venezuela?
Literally.
How fucking stupid are you?
It's insane because if he would do that, he would just get impeached.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even get a chance to do shit like that. The whole country would be like, get him out of office.
It would be pretty smooth. It's look, the economy, the bubble burst when Obama was there and he was chilling. Mm-hmm. I'm saying like, guys, I was like, relax. your lives have only changed ever so slightly through different presidents through our lifetimes. Mostly everything's been the same and only slight little differences. None of the people I know, and I know there's other people, obviously, small statistics that some people got fucked or something from big things. That's always going to happen, unfortunately. But majorly people the world spends on, and like in the Western, like we're going to be all right.
Yeah, we usually make it.
So it's like, guys, calm down. And I said that I was just like being objective. From when I've listened to like Bernie, for example, it sounds like he wants the United States to be like Scandinavia. Like he wants it to be like Sweden and Norway and shit, and how they do shit with healthcare and all that stuff. And I was like, I've been to Norway, and it was fucking amazing. And everyone was happy and gorgeous. And,
well, they're also just kicking our ass in a lot of areas. So, to me, it's
health and all that shit. Yeah.
To me, it's especially American because it's like, don't you want to be the best at everything? Like that's the whole point of this country. Like literally, on the foundation.
We're the best, but we're not.
We have this idea that we're the best, but we refuse to be the best.
Yeah, we refuse.
And we probably could. We absolutely could. We have the power. We have the money. To be the best, but we're just not. So it's like
money disappears
and like
randomly.
The money's going into
it disappears.
And there are legitimate grievances. I get it. Like you can vote. This is not like about like voting for
sure.
whoever. Like vote for whoever you want.
Yeah,
but like
that's very true. But like, we're all left, but like don't listen to us to make your choice of voting. You need to make it on your own.
We're just content creators.
Yeah.
But also just the idea that like I just think it's funny that somebody like me was ever called right wing at all, because it's always just like a handful of tweets that are just inherently like misquoted, whereas like there's like literally, if you wanted to see every left-leaning take that I had on Twitter, there would be literally thousands. You would have no shortage of examples.
They ignore all of it. They
ignore all of it except for the handful of like weird things that like aren't fully elaborated,
that are out of context. Dude, as a response to something that you tweeted, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. One of the earliest videos I made when my YouTube started to kind of blow up a little bit was because there was a lot of charges against Trump, that a lot of buzzwords and all this stuff that people were saying that I'm like, you guys are wasting time. You're being idiots. Like there's a lot of things that you could find and criticize them for
real.
Yeah, and so I made a video because it said defending Trump is not an endorsement, and I explained that I'm saying get off of that whole like just he's this, he's that, he's that. And then find the real dirt and then promote that, you know? Yeah. And so, but I said like, it's not an endorsement because that ain't my fucking guy.
No, it's just, it's just principled.
Yeah.
If you
it's like, respectable.
Because there's because I remember there was a big thing like probably like 2017 or 2016. I can't remember when, but like he went to Japan or something and he was like feeding a koi pond. He was like feeding fish like koi in a koi pond or whatever. And on CNN, they showed him like dumping all the food in. Okay. He's like, oh my God, this fucking idiot.
I remember
He's going to like overfeed the koi and they're all going to die. And they cropped the image when the guy from Japan, I can't remember where this was, but the guy that he was visiting, who was a native to that area, who like basically had him out there to do that, also dumped all the food in. So like they literally cropped somebody out to make him look like he was doing something wrong, and it's like you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
Like, because that's stupid. Because then I have to go and defend him.
Exactly.
Because that's
just
the right
stupid.
thing to do.
It's just
because it's principle, man.
Principle. 100%.
You just have to understand. It's like I'll do the same thing for anybody. If there's somebody that I don't like, I remember when Anita Sarkeesian was banned on Twitter, and I was like, what the fuck? There's no grounds for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that person, at all.
Yeah.
But if look, man. If something, fair is fair. If something is wrong and you see somebody like purposefully manipulating truths or purposefully lying to further their own opinions or positions, even if their positions are accurate and right and deserve to be forwarded, they shouldn't be using lies to do it.
Yeah.
So like,
perfect example.
True.
So just if you see that shit, call it out because it really does matter. It shows that we care about what's accurate. Yeah, I don't know. This is a long one. This is a longer episode than normal.
You able to make up for the last one?
Yeah, I guess the last one was a little bit shorter. Thank you guys for listening. My God, I don't even know what the hell the thumbnail for this is.
It could be cars and the word sex over cars. Sex.
Thanks again to everybody who supports us over at patreon.com/the Snark Tank. Remember, you can donate as little as $1 a month, and you can get every episode early. $5 for questions and $10 to get your name read at the end of the show, like this, like so. All of our following producers: Double O Dolphin,
What
A
up?
Deplorable, Adrian Royal,
Thank you.
Aetherian, Alex Jones,
Nice.
still supporting us. All
you.
hands on Dick,
Love it.
We there.
Aloof, aka Ransom, Artie, the One Man Party, Badly Brave, Baron Bloustag, Beelzebub the Gimp,
Hey, Beals.
Beals. Do you remember that dude? Oh my God,
What's
what's his name? He was like a comedian who did like he would do like music.
Bo Burnham?
No.
No,
Fuck,
he didn't.
not
he didn't
Dimitri
do that.
Martin.
He did
Oh,
stuff.
fuck. He had a song about Beals, and he called it Beals, and it was like one of the funniest things.
Beelzebub.
Fuck, that's gonna bother me for a long time. Bellana, BLT, the Ace Hunter,
Ooh.
Hey.
Brendan Peavy, Carson Jones, Catnips, Chad, Corey McNulty. I said McNutty last time because I'm dyslexic.
He was pissed, right?
Yeah, he sent a very strongly worded letter to my parents.
Oof. Sorry about that.
Daddy
McNulty.
Zach, Dangle Blampy,
Dangle Blampy.
Dave. I love that name. David Davis, Decato, Donald Trump,
Finally.
Finally, we have some endorsements from Donald Trump. Thank you.
Dylan Broadbent, Elizar Nunez, Eric Pfeiffer. Okay, it's okay. It's cool. Female. I can't do it this whole time.
It's good.
Female Sonic admirer. Fuhey, Gassy Ghastly, Ginny Hygard,
Jimmy.
Jimmy, Glendon Cole Simper, Intoxicated, Jacob Arnston, Jantium, Jose Horick, Joshua Millard, Karsten Roth, King of Haphazard, Liam Birch, Luca Bella, Luke Jerkovic, Marcus Carlson, Mr. Habrowski, Mystic DN, parentheses, Matt, Nikola,
Matt.
Nikola Tesla,
Sick.
Papa John, PP
What's
Extendus, Red Omega, Richter86, Rushanis, Rusticity, Rusty Cunts, a lot of rusts.
Not a rust. Rusty ass.
A lot of rusts.
I'm rusty.
Ryan, Schadenfreudian Slip. It's pretty good.
The ridiculous name.
That's actually absurd. Sharlock93, Shih Tzu Posting, Sideshow Bob's Body Double, Slumped Mole Studios, Soggy Aardvark, Sunny Chance. There's a couple new ones here. Sweeny Tom, the ethnic barber of Yeet Street.
Ooh!
Damn.
That's my boy now.
I like that
Yo,
one.
DM me, bro. Twitter at me. I'm gonna follow you. On God.
Get the moods.
Tharja IBW, the Cosmic Hippie, the Dreamer and his Shadow, the Invisible Skeptic, the Spectre Angels, Toby Shootman, Triple Question Mark, Umberman, and White Tom Sweeney. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank
oh my
you all.
God, there's so many Sweens.
The list is continuing to grow.
Thank you guys
that
for
is a
all the
fucking
support.
ridiculously long
Thank you
list.
guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it means a lot. Hopefully, we're getting to the point where it's at the end of February now. I think we'll only have one other episode probably this February.
Yeah, we have one more for like the 29th, I think.
Yeah, probably. So,
Oh, yeah. Fuck. It's 29.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, is there a 29th or does
Yes,
it go
it is. The leap
directly?
year.
Oh, weird. I hate that.
Yeah.
That is weird.
So we got one more this month, and then next month we're gonna start making the moves towards getting some video out for you guys. The video podcast, because that's like a very different thing. I edit the audio very, very particularly. I cut out a lot of the silences, and I cut out like a lot of the smaller breaks. The video will probably not have as much editing in it. I think what I'm assuming is like because it's gonna be harder to jump cut between sentences.
It would look fucking weird.
So what I figure is the video will be a little bit more of an uncut type of thing. There will still be edits, but it'll be a little bit less, stitched together.
Less
And
touched
the visual or the audio podcast will remain very tightly knit. That's at least my theory going forward is the best way to go about it. Thanks for supporting us. Means a ton.
You guys all matter to us.
Fuck me. Piss on me. Beat me.